I forgot. Okay, so welcome everyone. Thank you for the raid staying. We have only 4 of us right now because Britsha's power went out right before we finally started. So we're going to be going without Britsha for now, and hopefully
whichever one's up.
Okay. This one is the closest. Alright, yeah, there we go. Okay. Hello. Welcome. While I set this up, why don't we actually do a... oh yeah, music's too loud, hold on. Why don't we start with doing the recap? What happened last time?
I'll maybe look at the map and find out. Yeah, bears beats.
Yes, I believe we started with bear, with Bree turning into a werebear.
Yep.
Yeah, we ended with the less bears than we started with.
Yes, we did end with fewer bears than we started with. That's true. That was Gorm's fault, because Gorm's kind of a dick.
But he's also dead, so...
True, he's dead, for now. We should probably make sure of that, also. But yeah, so, we started with a bear, you know, right there, a really big one. In fact, there were 3 bears, but 2 of them died instantly because Bree failed her concentration check. There was.
I just looked up. I'm trying to find a picture to put for where Britsha is. I just looked up. I just typed into Google "werebear girl."
Oh no!
Some of these. Wait, let me just show you guys this one. I'm not gonna put it on screen. Let me just.
More like tilapia.
Look at this one.
Isn't that funny?
Wait, okay, it's uploading to the Discord group chat now.
I don't like how long it's taking to upload.
Yeah, well, you'll see. It's very high quality.
That's not what I was expecting at all.
Well, that's actually amazing.
Is that one of those fucking? Oh yeah, it's one of those AI things that
know.
can show up in Google now.
I don't know if I should put that on the stream though. It's so
I feel like
cursed.
that's fine. I mean, there are streamers who are more cursed than that, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll work on that.
AI to make that.
I'll work on that.
Right.
But in the meanwhile, what? So what else happened last time? Yeah.
Oh, yes. So, bears died. These ogres got killed by, I don't know exactly what happened. We hasted Talvo, and then we forgot about it, and he got unhasted, and that was fun. He missed a turn. What else? Father Riley Sr. held off a bunch of humans and this Frost Giant because he's a valiant, great warrior. Oh, he's listening. Britsha is.
Oh, Britsha's here. Oh,
Just
damn.
in time.
All that work you just did for the cameras.
You just saved chat from having to see. No, you know, I'm gonna put it up anyways.
Yeah. It's only right.
So, chat, this is what I found when I typed in bear girl, werebear girl. Yep, that's Britsha. Oh, it's in the wrong. Wait, that's you now, Duncan. Apparently, because I have you switched in the wrong.
Let's go. That's so mean.
Polymorph into that.
It's so bad. Okay. Sorry. Let's. Yeah. No, it's very cursed. The AI aspect makes it more cursed for sure.
Yeah,
it morphs into.
Give me $10 and I'll Photoshop that for you.
Yeah.
Right. It would not be hard.
All right, let's go back to the normal cameras. Welcome, Britsha. Is that right? That is not right. Shit, where's the normal cameras?
Found it.
Rainbow saber?
There we go. Okay.
It's the gay saber. It's the gay saber.
Nice. I don't even remember what else happened. There was a big fight. Lots of giants were involved, and by lots I mean 2.
We won.
And we won. We killed them all. And also, the castle, hit the ground.
Yeah,
because
and we may or may not
I'm good at my job.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm so good at my job. In fact,
he's very good at thinking hard. He thought he had a lot of thoughts, at least 3 of them, and he won.
I had at least 3 of them, and I won. I won out, and that caused the castle to slam into the ground at like 50 miles an hour, and so we all got thrown to the ground, and the buildings on top crumbled, some of them, and Gorm died. Rip
as far
Gorm.
as we know.
Yeah,
as far as we know.
His
We
head
gotta find the body.
Well, I can see his body. It's right in front of me.
No. So, yeah. And that is where we wrapped up with Bree getting knocked out as well, but Bree's rats quickly covered her with another tablecloth. So she still doesn't have any clothes on because
Oh, yes.
they got ripped off when she turned into a bear. And then they put a potion into her mouth and forced her to drink the potion, and she was revived. So there would be a brief few moments where it would be calm, and then as you hear groans of pain from other parts of the flying citadel, right? Some people were crushed, some people were hit by debris or just like slammed to the ground and injured, right? And as a result, you'll hear groans of injuries from all the giant warriors, as well as a couple of the people that you had with you might have minor injuries as well. But you told them to brace. You yelled for them to brace, and so they were not that hurt. Big Riley Sr., you would quickly look up, and he was pretty hurt, but he is alive. He is knocked out. You could tell he's knocked out. He's like half conscious, but he is alive. Helios had just been impaled partially by the massive sword, and then barely was able to brace in time before the castle crashed.
He's pinned to the wall.
Before the castle crashers arrived?
That might have been fine.
True. No, because I wouldn't have any shock. I'd take the full brunt of it.
Yeah. No, because if you're sitting on a sword, the sword would absorb the shock. You just kind of wiggle. Right?
Or
I feel like
a hot dog on a stick. Yeah.
Talvo was hanging on the ceiling, and so he kind of was he was fine after a moment. And Adau was mostly fine. Everyone got thrown around a bit, but yeah. Bree is going to take a few moments to kind of get going here, but you're able to confirm Adau that Gorm is actually dead, fully deaded.
I would like to confirm with my mace.
Yeah, you slam it into his head. It's as brain matter starts to come out, ooze out of his broken skull now.
Oh, boy.
Delicious.
Yeah.
And as the kind of groaning subsides, you do hear the sounds of combat starting outside of the castle. Specifically, you hear the sound of you actually hear it wouldn't be ballistae, but crossbows go boom, boom. And you quickly are able to piece together what it is. It's that the Boarmen, there was Boarmen ready already by the time the castle hit the ground, that are now coming through the little section of forest and farms where the castle crashed right outside the walls of the city. And Boarmen are shooting up grappling hooks, and ladders are being put up, and Boarmen are swarming onto the castle. And so you can tell that you're going to have a minute here, because most of the forces... Right, there was a Frost Giant and a few other warriors, but Helios wiped a bunch out with his prismatic spray. And Helios, you're the closest to the main entrance over that way on this map. You see that a couple more guards might be retreating in here, but your allies can easily take them out. It's not your problem. Most of the fighting, it seems like, is that the castles come under attack externally.
Cool. I'm stabbed to the wall, so I can't do much anyway. So I'm gonna be I'm gonna give the guards a thumbs up.
I'll come attempt to remove Helios from the sword, I suppose.
Pull the sword from the pig.
Yep.
I would say pull the sword from you, but it's probably bigger than you, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would be alive.
No, wait. Are we supposed to leave it in?
Yeah, say wound 101, but this is a world of magic,
but,
so I can heal myself before I die.
I'll heal the sword around, or heal you around the sword.
Yeah. So that way, like, push the sword further in up to the hilt, and then then heal it, so that I have like a 3-meter long sword out my back. I can spin around part of me.
You'll be like
the new attack.
You'll be like that one Dark Souls enemy. Anyways, Meanwhile, Bree has a little bit of health. I don't know. Are you guys gonna take any time here to heal up before you see what's going on?
Considering I was just impaled, maybe.
Well, the fight's not over for me.
Neither my token or my character sheet stored my HP.
Oh, that's
I just have a blank field.
You've been I don't know. Divine intervention.
Yes, you are fully healed. You're welcome.
Hold on, it is weird because now hold on.
There are also 2 of you.
How do you remember how much HP you had?
I don't remember if I even got hit or not.
No, there, I edited your.
Yeah, I know you did.
He's moving so fast.
I
thought parts of the map.
I thought I took a pretty good wallop.
Yeah, at some point you did. And you took a couple from what's his face, didn't you? I can't remember. Yeah, okay, I see your HP now. I think I fixed it, but I just had to put it at full, so I don't know what it's at. You could take a guess, that's fine. So, anyways, Britsha, you're, so Bree got knocked out. The rats revived her, though, and what does Bree do once she's conscious? Did you hear my description of what's going on around you guys?
Yeah, I heard.
Okay. What is Bree gonna do?
Hide.
She's gonna hide?
No, cry.
Oh, cry. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Slammed onto the ground.
Because you're no longer a bear.
Yeah, she was knocked unconscious twice in that fight.
No, she's fine. So wait, what's happening? We're just...
So there's fighting going on the outside of the castle now because the Boarman, now that it's crashed, the Boarman are swarming up the sides of it.
I'm no use. I have barely like any spell slots. I'm like on the verge of death. So I don't know what to do. I think I probably should hide.
Okay.
I think it might be time to go home.
Okay.
It might be time to deal with the wizard downstairs.
Yeah.
We've forgotten.
Yeah, well, so as you guys kind of like group up and are talking about this, you figure out Helios' issues. Then...
therapy session with the boys.
Then you do... Adau, you feel the command crystal vibrating again.
I'm gonna pick it up off the floor out of my pocket or whatever, and I'm gonna run to downstairs.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming the rest of you will follow suit.
I'll go with them.
Yeah, we'll do that.
If they don't, Rock-heal, my boy Rock-heal's got me.
Yeah.
So.
Is
guess we'll run after him.
Bree gonna run down too with them? I mean, Bree could always stay in the back and just watch.
So what? We're in we're still in the castle. The debris of the castle.
Yes.
Right?
So basically,
you're going downstairs.
Yeah, to check out the crystal room. It seems right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. In that case. This is the downstairs area.
Well.
And I will put you all here.
Nothing love the fact that we have a battle map ready.
Well, if the battle moved downstairs, then it would make sense, to have this.
Here we go. Okay. So you guys all, a little battered and bruised. Again, while you're running now, you would have time to chug potions if you want. You would have time to chug a couple potions if you wanted, but you don't have to.
I know somebody has like 27 potions if I could borrow one.
Yes. I was gonna say the same thing, and I could in return give you a better healing potion. It's just I don't want to use a big one.
Yeah, I have a big one I don't want to use. I have like I have 1 cure wounds I can use.
Oh shit! I just realized.
Oh,
sorry.
I lied. I'm just gonna have the shield use cure wounds on me.
Okay. Also, sorry to read the door here would be absolutely closed. As you're running up, you see the big iron door that Bree had kind of struggled to think of a way to get through before, and it is closed. And you know that that's the crystal room.
I cast Vicious Mockery on the door.
It does nothing.
Damn. Okay.
Oh yeah, so you as you're kind of running down, staggering down the stairs in Bree's case, and she's still pretty hurt, Bree can slap a few heals into herself. And yeah, you guys chug potions, whatever you need to do.
Heat the door! Just kidding.
Well,
is it just open?
try.
Like, Bree was like a bird or something, right? Like, what if we try to open it as a normal-sized creature? Is it
I
just
think
like
it's
a regular
locked.
door?
Let's just see. I mean, but it might be unlocked now that Arna's gone in.
Zan.
Okay.
Let's try
Unironically,
pushing
what
it.
if I heat the mechanism and push it open?
Honestly, that might work.
Does it have a lock on it?
It does have a lock, yeah.
Okay, well,
Rogue
try the
moment,
door
rogue
and
moment,
see if it's
rogue
locked.
moment.
Did you try the door? It is locked.
Okay.
And as you're sitting here,
Lockpick the door.
Ah, it's a fucking door. It's the
as
greatest
you're
enemy.
sitting here, Adau, you do feel. You can't tell what he's doing. Well, Arna is definitely, or well, I guess you don't know if it's Arna, but presumably, someone is doing something with the crystal on the other side of the door.
Dimension door with one other person.
I'll go. Or we can have Talvo unlock it.
Yeah.
Or, yeah,
I-
try locking it first, and then
Yep.
we'll...
Well,
figure
yeah,
out the
Talvo.
thing.
I'm assuming as soon as it didn't open, Talvo's already, like you said, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. Roll for me a lockpick check. That should be, or a thieves' tools check. It should be in your. Should be on the leftmost side. It's separate from normal skills.
Yeah.
And then
below. Oh no, and yeah, below.
Weird
passive
little guy
is
skills next to the normal ones.
True. Yeah. While this is happening, I don't know or care what Arna is doing with the crystal.
Okay.
It's not going to be pro us, so I would like to try to counteract it with the control crystal.
Okay. In this case, okay. So 20. Let me get to that in a second, and then yeah. Also, hold on. He will try to override you. Okay. You stall him a little longer with whatever he's doing. However, whatever he's doing is, you can tell it's not quite as precise of a magic as what you guys were battling over before. And thus, he doesn't have as hard of a time forcing his way past. So you delay him, but you're not able to, like, reverse the tide.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
But as you're kind of like doing this, as you're waiting for Talvo to finish fiddling with the door, this is a pretty tough door, but 20 is just enough. That was actually the DC 20. So Talvo is, it takes Talvo a second, but eventually he's like, okay, I got it, and click. After just a few seconds, the lock mechanism, you hear it click, and I'm assuming you just kick open the doors. Well, they're like big, heavy doors. You like push them.
Kick it and it just goes.
Yeah.
Your toe.
Yeah. They're big iron doors, so I'm assuming you push it.
Yeah.
And you see within Arna, and only Arna. However, he has a hand on the crystal, which the crystal, by the way, is you've seen this is the first time seeing this one actually. This one is a good bit bigger than the one that you guys have in your castle. But unlike the one in your castle, currently this one is kind of flickering. It clearly was damaged by the crash. But Arna, regardless, is channeling energy from it. Not into it, but clearly channeling energy from it. And he looks over at you all and just curses. He says a curse in giant tongue. And
Wow, I've never seen a damaged crystal before.
and it's gonna be initiative. Go ahead and roll into initiative, everyone.
Oh, that's actually good. I didn't click my token, but I guess they updated that because I didn't have to.
Oh no.
Or maybe poetry did something. The wizard goes first. We're gonna die.
No, I go first. I go first. What are you talking about?
No, he rolled a 22.
I rolled a 24.
Oh, I see. All right, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I just gotta change it in there. Yeah, actually, wait. You know, well, we gotta wait a sec for Britsha. Why don't I change that on your sheet so you don't have to do that in the future? Let me change that.
It's we're about to die music.
Yeah, I also need to get some good battle music going. Hell yeah, brother. Alright,
Brother. Can we get a brother?
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's hard. What about that? Is that better? That seems better. Okay.
I found a song called Sewer Encounter. That would never happen to half of our party.
Okay, so here, don't freak out, Talvo. I'm gonna be looking at this. I'm gonna go to... Where is it? Where is it? Initiative style, advantage. Here, test it real quick. See if you can... If you roll initiative now. It only shows one, but if you hover over it...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It did take 2, right. So in the future... Here, let me change it back to 24, but in the future now, you can just click it once and it'll work.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm gonna replace that billy hook as soon as possible. I want to do all of your hard work. Also, it's just a very bad use of my peanut slot, actually. All it does is give me advantage.
Let me... Here, I'll roll for Britsha. I will roll initiative on behalf of Britsha, so you guys can blame me if I get a bad roll. That's actually a good roll, so... There you go, Britsha. I got a 19 for you, Britsha. Hopefully that's acceptable.
Can I do it again in case?
Sure.
Yeah,
but you have to take the new roll, though, even if it's worse.
Okay.
That's fair. 19.16 in kind.
I can't click on my token for some reason.
Are you on a measuring tool right now? You make sure you have the...
Yeah, it's not. You can't click on
selected.
other people's tokens. So it's not like because I'm right there.
Yeah, do you have it, is it letting you click on it? Britsha?
They cut the power, they cut the wire that lets you click on things.
Yeah. Should I refresh the page?
Yeah, just make sure you have the selector tool instead of the measuring tool.
I do.
Yeah, he was clicking.
Yeah, okay.
Also, the framing on stream is really funny because Talvo is literally just like in the camera.
Hold on, let me... Yeah, no, I should let you...
Okay, now I can. I just refresh the page.
Yeah, sometimes it can bug out a little bit, so...
It makes my browser lag a lot when I have Roll20 open.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, not much worse, you know.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Now you're behind it down, so that's the only difference. Okay. Either way, Talvo, the door is now open. Yeah, I can just delete the door to the door thing. There you go.
The door.
The door is open. You see him channeling something from the crystal.
I'm gonna use my last poisoned arrow. It's not a +2.
Okay. That is a hit. Okay, good shit. Good shit. And you have the poison, which is Constitution saving throw, I believe.
Yeah.
I think it's a fail. I can't remember what the... I think it's 15.
Yeah.
What was the poison?
Purple worm. Yeah,
It's higher
which
than-
is a lot of
It's
damage.
a DC 19.
Oh, it's
save.
19, bruh!
Well, that's right. It's pretty good.
Yeah. So, okay.
Hey, it's pretty good.
And you do 12d6 damage. Oh, that's a lot. And here's the thing, too, though, is that when you walked in the room, and you're kind of noticing now that before this hit, he wasn't visibly wounded, even though he was when you were fighting before. Because when he blinked away, he must have, chugged a few potions or something, right? Like, he was out of combat for about a whole minute, really, including the time when he stopped time. And so he clearly healed up, but you brought him back under visibly wounded range now with that one shot. Absolutely brutal as it just slams into him, and you see him go. Ugh, ugh.
And then
he passes out.
Yeah. Zoom.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up in his face.
Okay.
And then, he has bonus action. I'm gonna click the button on my poison dagger.
Okay. Sounds good.
You don't like this man's bloodstream.
Okay.
I don't want no like last turn. Oh, I'm gonna cast Wish. Summon.
I think he might have been getting a 9th level spell slot back, so maybe. I don't
Wish
know,
all your blood to be poisoned.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish you were gone.
Okay, so yeah, you do this, and yeah, you prepare your dagger of venom as well. Yeah. Okay. Oh god, this only targets one creature. Damn. Okay. It is his turn, and you can tell he is desperate, and he also has. He didn't get a chance to use a lot of his high-level magics. He used his most powerful 9th level spell slot, right? But he didn't use any 7th or 8th levels, as far as you guys know, at least. And he's going to use one of those now, because you can tell that he is desperate. And as he keeps one hand on the crystal, and he actually... oh, God... Yeah, I just need to look at someone real quick. Yeah. He holding onto the crystal. Funny thing is, too, he doesn't have his spell focus, the command crystal, but he basically has a bigger version of it because it's linked to the big crystal. And so you actually feel it glowing, and you like red hot in your hand or in your pouch or whatever you have it in right now, Adau, and you can tell he's casting a spell because it is linked to the big crystal that he's using in place of the small one. And he yells out at you all and says, "If this castle is going to fall, it will fall by my hands. I will crack the very earth!" And he's going to cast the spell Earthquake.
On the ground, buddy.
Yeah.
And yeah, he is casting the spell Earthquake, centered on like right next to you guys. Basically, it's a 100-foot radius. It's hitting everyone here.
Hold on, let me just double check that real quick.
Yeah, the whole area. So yeah, the whole area is rough terrain, and. No one in this area is currently concentrating on a spell, so that doesn't matter. When you cast a spell, on the end of each turn you spend concentrating on it, each creature on the ground must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is knocked prone. And then there's the whole thing with...
Holy shit.
We'll get to
what
the
about
next
a fissure that opens beneath the structure that causes it to automatically collapse? Did he just collapse the whole castle on us and we're dead?
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna die.
Thank everybody for watching our campaign.
We're gonna find out. I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw. Wait, is that right? Hold on.
Duality of man. Yeah.
Because I rolled 26.
Yeah. Alright, dexterity saving throw from everyone. Okay. So, Adau succeeds. Also, it says spell CG.
Adau succeeds?
Or sorry, no, Adau fails. By the way, it says 17. That is not correct. It's higher than 17 for him.
What?
Yeah, sorry. I don't know why it picked 17 there. Weird. No, it's higher than 17. I can't tell you what it is, but everyone fails except for Helios.
Pig strong!
Yeah. Helios, you stay on your feet. Everyone else is knocked prone. So yeah, Adau, and here let's see. We'll use this icon. Adau, Bree, and Talvo are all knocked prone. Okay. Fissures open throughout the spell's area at the start of the next turn after you cast the spell. Okay, so it doesn't happen yet. But the idea is that basically the whole ground starts rumbling and shaking underneath your guys' feet. A few of you are knocked to the ground as this whole like floating island that this castle's on starts shaking as the very base of it is being struck by an earthquake. And meanwhile, he's still channeling power from the crystal somehow. All right.
If we kill him before the next turn, do those fissures open?
No, because it would break concentration. So
okay.
Yeah, so you just have to concentrate on it.
Yes.
However, though, there is... Sorry, I didn't read the next part. Structures. The tremor deals 50 bludgeoning damage to any structure in contact with the ground in the area when you cast the spell and at the start of each of your turn. So, already, you hear the sound of crumbling... So it was already... The castle was already damaged a good bit from when it went BAM! Into the ground. And you start to hear the crumbling of rocks. Nothing's falling yet in this part. This is the most kind of secure part of the castle. But you hear other towers and like parts of it, corners of it sagging and collapsing, and you hear screams of Boarman and ogres and the loyal servant human warriors of the giants, as a lot of them are crushed. Yeah. So, Adau, what are you gonna do?
Wait, hold on. How much damage does this spell do again? Enough. Okay. Let me
keep in mind you're also prone and it's also rough terrain.
That's okay. I don't need to. I don't need to go anywhere. I stand up.
Okay.
First of all, let me remove that. Nope, I'm not dead yet. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna draw. How many is this? 10 10-foot cubes.
Oh God. Doing firestorm.
Please be very careful with how you
It's up to I'm gonna buy. I'm
actually
not gonna buy anything.
I have to buy a vow.
I think he's gonna try to counterspell it.
Okay.
Because
can I counterspell his counterspell?
Can you see him?
You
right
can.
now?
That is. You can. You can't see him, so no.
Fuck.
If you could see him, you could.
You put me there.
That's fair. That's fair. If you want to be it makes sense for Bree to be back, but that's true. You would want to be
before the door opens.
Okay. You can counterspell his counterspell if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna counterspell at level 5.
Okay. He was doing base level, so it automatically succeeds. So,
you're bad.
So you see him because he knows that Adau is a powerful caster as well as Bree and Helios. So he reaches out to try and siphon away the magical energy before you unleash it. It doesn't work because Helios siphons away that magical energy, and the firestorm starts to just appear in the air as bursts of flames roar into being.
Yes.
Talvo had already hit the deck, but now he is hitting the deck even harder.
Yeah.
He saw the firestorm to recede. Is like, hell yeah!
He's starting to get up and think, oh, okay.
No, not there. I don't want to hit Talvo. Wait, it's a deck save? Can Talvo just can you just say I succeed? Is that one of the things you can do?
What's the DC on that?
19.
Not quite.
No? Okay. Then, I don't think there's anywhere in this room that Arna can move and not take damage. Oh wait, it's not. It's just a one-time thing.
Yeah.
No, so then, here.
How tall is he?
Yeah, I mean, he can only take damage once.
Yeah,
so, I would just center it on him.
Yeah. You don't get to stack the damage, unfortunately. It'd be too broken.
Yeah, 1 cube here, 1 cube here.
Yeah, I thought about having
10 feet. If he's over 10 feet tall, then the second cube would hit him.
No, but you don't. You only take damage once, no matter how many cubes are overlapping. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, with his proportions, he could take
like basically, it's not like it's
320 damage from this spell.
It's not like it's 10 separate areas. It's just that you arrange the area among 10 spots, right?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Next time, you should arrange them in like 10 feet above him only, so that he has to like be prone.
He's the duck.
Yeah.
Yep. So you just go,
That'd be
and a firestorm appears. Luckily, he does have magic resistance, so he has advantage, but he doesn't have a great dex save, so he fails.
Ooh.
So he still takes the full 40 damage. He is alive, but he's very hurt.
Wow. Yeah. That's 121 damage so far. Bree, it's up to you. Unless, wait.
All right. So
Before we get
Spiritual weapon.
Oh God, wait, can you do that? I thought.
Oh no, I can't. I'm a moron. I always forget that rule.
Yeah, because it's a leveled spell, right? It's like one. It's level 1. But
So
Didn't
mad.
you bring your spiritual weapon with you from upstairs?
I mean, no.
It
would've
Even
been-
if
yeah, it would have
The
been.
it would have fallen
Concentration.
behind, even if I did, because it's not as fast as we are. So
Yeah,
it'd be
it's
like here.
Yeah,
it's still on its way.
You
yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
just grab it and carry it?
No, it's spectral. It's a ghost weapon.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Anyway,
Okay,
that's my turn.
Couldn't have
then.
caught
Yeah.
up while I was
So-
dangling with the door?
Arna does have one legendary action per. Why did the music stop? Oh, it ran out. Oh, because I was like, we just started. No, it's because I had played last time too. All right. He has one legendary action per round, and it's this. He is so adept with magic that he can actually cast a leveled spell when it's not even his turn. It's limited. It has to be 3rd level or lower, which is pretty limiting for him. But it does mean he can cast a leveled spell. And he sees that he doesn't see Bree, so he doesn't know like where she is. But he sees that Helios still doesn't have a chance to go, and so he's going to cast Hold Person on Helios.
Oh no!
Actually, wait. Oh, he can cast it as a 2nd level spell. He's going to cast it at 3rd level. Yeah. So he's going to target. He's going to target Talvo and Helios. So I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw. Both of you, Talvo and Helios.
Oh,
Duality. Yeah. Okay. Helios, you managed to. Yours actually is still pretty close with how as high as DC is, and there's no auto successes, but that is a success, and you managed to push through it. And you're like, no, you don't. Talvo, you are just on. You were already prone, Talvo, and now you're like literally paralyzed in place. Poor guy.
I dance.
hell. Tal, though.
But before either of you two go, Bree gets to go.
Well, this is funny because my plan. Wait, first, can I move?
You're prone, so you have to use half your movement to stand up. So you only have 15 left, and then
But that's
also
not- Yeah,
it's rough
I just need to
terrain.
move there.
Well, but it's rough terrain though,
Oh,
so
well,
technically
is he
Wait,
only
I
move
can't
here?
move there?
you can only you can technically only move
I
5
can't do
feet.
anything then.
Well, no. Can she lean around?
I'll allow you can lean around the corner.
Yeah, stay prone and then like move so that you can peek around the corner on the ground.
That's actually that's true.
If I crawl on the ground,
If you're willing to crawl on the ground, you could actually make it a full. I guess it would be
10 feet?
15 feet. 'Cause you could use all your movement. You're just staying prone. So
okay. I just need to be there so I can see him.
yeah, you can do that. You can just crawl on the ground like.
No, actually 5 head. Alright.
Okay, and I
Well, oh yeah, because
yeah
of
yeah
the thing you said.
yeah. Last time we had this come up too with Gorm, where technically they are half humanoid, or like they're half humanoid. They are like genetic. These guys are. This is something that you guys have never even found in universe, I don't think. But these guys are essentially genetic experiments done by giants a long time ago. So they're half human. What this means is that they do have advantage. Well, he already has advantage though, so it doesn't give him any extra bonus. So yeah, he has advantage on spells, but let's see. He doesn't have a great wisdom saving throw. Wait, is that true? Shouldn't he have? No, because he's a sorcerer, which don't have. Yeah, okay. Fuck. Oh, okay. He saves. He saves on the saving throw. He avoids being paralyzed by Bree.
Damn.
Is that all Bree can do?
Yeah, I accept that.
Alright. Poor Bree. Helios.
Alright. Well, we gotta just try to break his concentration. Let's do the classic. Let's Bind Blast him. I don't have any inspirations to your mother him though, so we're just gonna roll for it.
Oh god. Yeah.
He's not very good at wisdom, right?
Less intelligence though.
Less intelligence save, and he fails.
Oh god.
Holy shit!
It's also a good damage roll too. Yeah. And
way over half.
And yeah, as you blast him with this, he staggers to like drops to one knee, and then he looks at you and is like, you can't, and then he, like he has a fucking aneurysm like in his brain, and he just like, and he collapses on the ground. However, with his very last breath of energy, you see him like pulse something in resonance with the crystal. A resonance cascade, you could even say. No, I'm just kidding. No, he pulses the last bit of his life force into the crystal. The crystal starts glowing. Something is going to happen in a second, but it's not happening yet.
I counterspell the crystal.
It's not really casting a spell though. So,
do I have any indication of what it might be?
Yeah, feel free to roll me an Arcana check. Actually, anyone can roll me an Arcana check.
I suck at Arcana.
It's going to be a very hard check though.
I do. Okay.
Yeah, anyone can roll this. It's DC to get anything useful was 25. So Helios is the only one who I think could even found anything. So no, it's whatever he did. You have no idea just from the, you know.
Quick, get the bags of holding.
Just from the glow of the crystal, you're not able to tell. But we're still in initiative for now.
To stand up.
No, you were still in initiative. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're still. So we're still on Helios' turn. You can move Helios. Otherwise, we're gonna go to Talvo.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna hide behind the wall.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, he's down, so this isn't rough terrain, right? Like Earthquake's over?
Oh yeah, the Earthquake stopped. Luckily, too, because if it had gone to his turn again, it could have caused a lot more damage. You still hear, again, a few parts of the building are, like, kind of sagging in and collapsing as you're doing, like, as you're fighting here. But it's not going to completely crack apart. So, that's the good news. Yeah, I will say, with every passing bit of, like, you're probably, like, wincing as you hear, like, parts of the castle falling. Like, and it's probably dawning you guys, maybe this castle's not going to be something you can just take in working condition right away after this. But,
the ends justify the means.
But, yeah, so...
it's the journey.
Talvo, you're prone, you can stand up here, and then... You see the crystal, you don't have any, like, magical spells or anything, but I don't know if you have any other plans, you know.
Talvo! Ball!
Ball!
Oh, ball!
Yeah. I'm gonna click on the magic spear.
Do you have it? I thought Bree had it.
Yeah.
I have it.
Oh. Bree! Fuck.
Ball!
Back to my original plan. So we're gonna stand up, dash, and then bonus action dash. I'm gonna fucking
get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
You're like, yo! You know? Actually, I don't even know if Bree... I don't even think you guys have the ball at all. It like went flying off somewhere when Bree turned into a bear. It's like rolled down the hall somewhere or something. Like,
shit.
It would have been in my bag with all my potions.
Okay, so you probably would have grabbed your bag then, yeah. But
less.
Okay, so it is here.
So Talvo's just like, I'm booking it, man, and you're able to book it out into the hallway. And on initiative count 20 is where things get interesting. As the magics that Arna was starting to get rolling activate. And you even actually, as you see the crystal glowing brighter and brighter, you hear Arna's voice just reverberating out. And
oh, he put himself in it.
And he says, "Come forth, allies of old, ye who were born of dragons, yet despised them, and took arms against them. Take up arms once more in my name!" And as this reverberates, all of a sudden, there's like a whomp. And you see a portal open up here. And then a snout pokes through. You see a serpentine snout begin to poke through. Poke through, and I gotta go to find this. And then you see the rest of what is almost like it looks kind of draconic, but not really. As you see a bluish hued thing come through. You see its eyes come through. It has little horns on top of its head, and then 2 legs in the front, and then another set of 2 legs, and then another set of 2 legs as this thing comes through, and it's longer and longer, almost like a serpent.
And you'll never guess what happened next.
And coming into this space is a creature. Yeah, I'll make it bigger so you can see it first. It's not this big.
Okay, I was gonna say,
this thing comes through. It has
serpent.
It has a very draconic look, except it doesn't really have scales. It just kind of has this bluish skin. And just like in the picture there, you do see crackling in its mouth. It clearly has power of storms and electricity. And this thing bursts through into the room, slithering through this portal, looking around with a sort of ferocious rage at being summoned here. And this thing is going to roll into initiative. Actually, if you guys want to roll Arcana or History or Religion, any of those, to know what this thing is. Oh, not bad. Oh. Actually,
I rolled so well I can see the subtext in the chat.
Yeah.
What this
So, yeah, Talvo and Adau, you guys actually know what this thing is called. It's called a Behir. And Talvo, you know it because back home in your land, far, far to the east from here, you grew up in an empire that neighbored a dwarven empire, and the dwarves had lots of dwarven merchants would share tales about these things that would haunt, deep mountain homes and would take over and reside in the caves, kick out whole dwarven kingdoms. And Adau, you have also heard about these things from dwarves as well, because these things are normally cave dwelling. But what you do know, Adau, is that they are traditionally they were allies of the giants, even though they are somewhat related to dragons. They are also their own thing that were kind of used by giants against dragons. Either way, you know that one of these is they're maybe not as powerful as like a true ancient dragon, but they are certainly nothing to sneeze at. And yeah, I rolled it into initiative, and it rolled a 19, so it's going before you, Adau.
Right.
Unless your dex is higher. Well, you have 0.1, so
no, I'm 0.1.
It's got 16 dex, so it is going to go first. As it is, even though it's big, it slithers in with great ease, and then looks around, settles on its target, which is Adau, because you're the closest. Actually, though,
hey man, we're in the same boat. I was born of dragons. I don't like them either.
Actually, though,
we could befriend them.
It's not going to go for you, Adau. Well, it is. It crawls forward, and then it's going to do a breath weapon that's going to hit both of you. It's going to hit Adau and Bree as crackling lightning goes and shoots out in a short, not even cone, but a line that does go through you guys. So I need a dexterity saving throw from Bree and from Adau. Oh, I like to see that. Oh,
we are going to die.
Doesn't matter. But did that iron door swing in or out when we went into that room?
The door is just like this.
I guess it would have swung in probably, but I'll say that this thing actually just like barrels it out of the way. That's how big this thing is.
Even bigger than Arna.
Both
of by boar.
It is big. Yeah, part of it is that it's kind of longer. Like it's more long than it is like big, like tall. But it's most of the time that's still represented by just making the token bigger. And it's going to. You guys are both going to fail. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Holy shit! I didn't realize it was this much damage. All right, well, too late to back out now. It's going to do 72 lightning damage to Adau and to Bree. As this, it is short range though. I will say it's only 20 feet, unlike normal lightning bolts, which are like 100. So it can literally only. Luckily, it's not longer. Otherwise, it could have maybe hit 3 of you or 4.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Good shot. But yeah, so Adau just goes and just gets zapped. Bree, unfortunately, for the 3rd time in this day, plonk, hits the deck, unconscious once again. That is this thing's turn, and luckily this thing is not big enough to have legendary actions. Not that you would know that yet, but Adau, it's your turn now.
Are we fighting?
See.
Or are we running?
Well,
I'm liking run.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna run.
It's probably faster than we are.
I have a control of slow.
Faster than you are. And
I have a spell of slow. I spelled slow.
You don't have to outrun the bear. All you have to outdo is outrun your friend.
So yeah,
you don't have to outrun the bear. You just have to cast slow.
Is it 4 times as slow?
Alright, so now it's like, oh fuck, and it casts slow on the thing. Let's see, what is it? Wisdom saving throw? Okay, it actually is decent wisdom. Not high enough though.
Good enough, baby.
Yeah, so it is slowed down.
Let's go. It can't take reactions, right? Okay. Fuck. Oh wait. Yeah. Damn it. I was just gonna run, but Bree's here. I'm gonna mass healing word all of us at 5th level.
Can you do that plus slow? Is that a leveled spell?
I'm a moron, dude. Literally twice in 2 turns in this the whole encounter.
I was so excited.
I was like, I'm pretty sure mass healing word is leveled.
No, that would make sense. I have other stuff, I think. Nope, not that isn't spells. Sorry, I am gonna run. Sorry, Bree. That sucks.
And I was like, shit, I can't do the well, sorry, yeah. Bree. Well, it's Bree's turn. Go ahead and roll a death saving throw. If you roll a 20, then you snap out of it.
What are our allies doing?
Oh, wait, that's... how does that... how do you have a modifier?
How do you have a +1?
Is it from an item that you have or something?
I think Bree has an amulet of health.
Wait, why did you have a +1 too?
They both have it. They have a ring of health and an amulet of health. Does that do anything?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Either way, it doesn't
also,
matter.
Why did I fucking nat 20 on a death save, but I did it as a test?
Yeah. That's weird. I don't know what that can be from. Either way, it's a success, but not a nat 20, so... Yeah.
I don't have one.
Yeah, it's not supposed to have a modifier, so it might be from an item you have.
Oh, the saving throws. I was thinking I have a ring of protection, but I don't know if that does anything.
Okay, so anything that improves saving, like all saving throws, I guess,
does it?
Will work on death saves, apparently, because they count as saving throws.
I didn't realize that they counted for that.
Maybe like
but
a level
that
up
makes sense.
thing or
so
something.
So it would be the ring of protection then, yeah. So, okay, cool. Either way, it's not a nat 20, but you do have 1 success, so...
Can I, like, have mine on hold? Because I rolled that.
No, you can't do that. Alright. Helios, it's your turn.
Fucking with me.
A nat 1024! Let's go.
What does that even mean? Alright, so... what the fuck is that?
I don't know, I just clicked anti-good boy. What the fuck?
Oh, I saw that. That's like.
Are we running from this just entirely?
No.
I imagine you shout this out like, "Are we running?"
I'll be like, "I slowed it. Just kill it." I guess.
Is it made of metal?
No.
All right. then we're fucked. I can't do anything above level 2.
Grab the anti-magic thing from my bag. I'm dying.
Oh. I suppose I could have done that on my turn.
I'm gonna be stupid. I'm gonna run to the bag, and then we'll throw the ball at it. Is that an action or an object interaction to be like, wait?
To grab it would be an object interaction. If you want to, like, activate it, that's an action.
Do it! Do it!
It's still gonna be able to move. I wanted to restrain it with the rope.
We'll throw it over here so that it hits the crystal.
If you throw it, all you're gonna do is just spell the slow on it.
I wasn't gonna say that!
No, throw it over here.
That
throw
too.
it over here.
Roll
I
me,
guess
roll
it's
me.
It's probably.
Roll me an Arcana check, Helios.
Yeah, I would kind of know that.
You
I
think
would
about
think
this.
It's not a good idea.
You think about this for a second, then you realize now that it's here, it's probably not going to do anything to affect the crystal. This thing is here, and its abilities, like its electricity, aren't magical. They're just inherent, right?
Yeah.
So now that it's here, you got to deal with it. It's not summoned through a spell or anything. It was just brought here, and now it's here for good. Until you figure out a way to dispose of it.
Do we know if the crystal can do any cool shit? Like,
well, apparently it can do that.
The crystal looks. I should have said when the portal appeared and brought this thing through, the crystal pretty much died out. Like there's no glow in it anymore.
What about like crystal in Adau's pocket?
Adau probably pulled it out and looked. It's also dead looking. Like maybe maybe it'll come back with energy at some point, but for right now it looks like it's worn out. It's spent.
Okay, hold on. I don't have a lot of options here, so I'm trying to think of things I can even do that aren't running away. Let's see. So I have Scroll of Slow, which we don't need to do anymore. I have a Supreme Healing Potion. I have a Potion of Hill Giant Strength I've never used. I can also use Telekinesis with the Helm, which is contested spellcasting by the creature's strength, and I can move it or hold it.
Yeah.
What else can you do with the helm?
That's it, because we teleported, which uses 5 of the 7 charges.
Okay.
So I can only use a 2-charge thing, which is Telekinesis. So
Telekinesis Bree's body and bring it with us.
Are we running or are we attacking? I've heard both.
I kind of want to be running.
I was just gonna use sending on shot and say, hey man, could you send some Boarman down here?
Yeah, help us out. Okay, well,
we can run for now and fight later.
Bree is on the floor.
Yeah.
How much is it to pick up Bree? How do I do that?
An object interaction, because Bree's
object interaction.
I mean, I would say if you want to use your, it would take your action to pick her up and move her. But if you use your action, you can pick her up and then.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess we'll do that and start moving. We'll start running.
Okay. Now, how much movement did you take to get over to her?
Excellent question. I should have known.
I think you were here, so 15.
Yeah, so I'll just go back to where I was.
Okay,
yeah.
and Bree is unconscious, but feels herself as Helios running with her.
Oh, and that was an action, right?
That was your action, so you can't dash. Yeah.
Look at my bonus actions. I don't have any inspiration. Yeah, I don't think I have anything I can do.
Okay. Well, Talvo, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Web.
I like it. I thought you did it, or do you have more than one use? I can't remember.
Or
maybe you didn't. I can't remember if you used it.
The last time I used it was on the boat, and that was yesterday.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. Okay, that was a different day.
It was also 4 months ago.
Twice the normal area.
Yeah, so it's 40 feet, right? Pretty big.
Yes.
Yeah.
Manpig King said I'll get a bonus action if I go shirtless. Is that true?
That's not true, no.
Damn.
Well, okay, you already have a bonus action, but you don't have anything to use with the bonus action. That's the problem.
Yeah, okay. If I go shirtless, do I get inspiration?
No.
Yeah.
No, you lose your inspiration.
I have nothing to lose!
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Bree went shirtless last time, and then died, and they got knocked out 3 times.
I noticed that. I was not paying enough attention.
Yeah, Britsha went shirtless when Bree got knocked out and lost her clothes.
Oh, that's. How did I not notice that? Oh, well.
Yeah, well,
yeah, I put like a cloth over myself.
Yeah, Britsha had like a bathrobe, just like Bree looked like, with the tablecloth.
Commitment.
I guess so. I drew a thing, but you could have it like up here if you want.
I fought for man picking. I'm sorry.
I'm assuming you put it like here, Talvo, or I don't know. That would restrict you, I guess. Or
where is here? I'm not seeing you click.
I'm putting the square. Do you see a square?
Oh, I can't see it in there. I can't put it in there. I can see the green square.
Yeah. So where do you want the green square to go?
Like there, yeah.
Ish, like here.
That.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it in centered, like that.
Okay. Cool.
And then, how far does 60 feet get me?
Not 60 feet.
Can I be up the? I can get up enough to see up these stairs.
Yeah. Yeah. To put in perspective, remember that there's like the stairs on the other side then go up. Like there's a landing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I can get to this landing and be able to like see out into the.
Yeah. If you can make it up till here, then yeah, you could like peek around the corner and see upstairs.
I can get up here.
Right?
No, I can get that. There. Well, I'm still gonna go.
So Talvo's like, I'm getting out of here. Alright. But you did cast the
I'm
web.
gonna go get somebody's attention. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get somebody's attention is what I want to do.
Okay. Well then. That brings us to its turn. It is slowed. And it is webbed. Let's see, what is it? Okay, when it starts its turn, it makes a dex saving throw. It doesn't have terrible dex. Okay, it has terrible rolls though. So it is restrained by the web, actually. Yeah. And it can only use an action or a bonus action, not both. It has half movement, it has a bunch of other penalties and shit. It's going to use its action to try to... Yeah, it's going to try to break free. I mean, that's all it can really do. Oh, you know what I should do, though, before I forget, though? You see that after it did that lightning breath the first time, like the lightning organ or whatever in its like throat kind of like died down. But then pretty much immediately on this turn now, you see it whirring up again as it recharges its breath.
How does that work? Does it have like a generator?
Yeah, exactly. But it's going to use its action to try to break free. I think that succeeds, right? Because it's a low DC, right? Like 12 or something like that. So.
13.
Okay, so he will break free, but he does have to use his action, so he can't do anything else this turn. And then he's also going to run forward, but he has, what is it, pass speed? And it's rough terrain.
Oh.
So, okay, so normally that means he could, so he's 50 feet of movement speed. Normally that would mean, he does run fast, you guys were right, he's faster than all of you except for Talvo. But luckily with everything affecting him, 50 becomes 25, becomes 12.5, and normally I round down for stuff like that, so he has 10 feet of movement. So he goes, and that's all he can do. He's kind of like waddles forward, and that's his turn. Adau, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Well, I'm concentrating, so I'm not gonna do that. You know what I can? No. I think I'm just gonna mass healing word. Wow.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. I guess it's good for Bree though.
Yeah, Bree does come back. Bree, you come awake, Bree, and your Bree is hanging over like Helios' shoulder, still only wrapped in like a tablecloth, and so Bree might have accidentally mooned this Bahir, but you know Helios is making sure.
Does that intimidate?
So Bree is like, oh god, but Bree is back alive and awake once again, being carried by Helios.
And then this is an action, right? Aha, it is. Wait, what's the time? Is it once a day? Yep. Oh wait. Okay, I was gonna use the sending stone to talk to Sean.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, it's only once a day. I did it last time. Then I was like, wait, no. I was going to do it last time, but then I was interrupted and I did something else. I don't remember what it was. I think the crystal. So I am going to say to Sean, please, dear Christ Boarman, please send a contingent, maybe. Not a contingent, but you know, a couple dudes downstairs.
Please help us, maybe.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Alright, hello.
Alright.
Shots.
How are you?
Yeah, well, how are you? How are the kids?
Lovely weather we're having.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. Quick little mini break, and then.
There we go. Hello, Shot. We require assistance on bottom floor of enemy castle.
Please. So how about that castle food?
Sucks, man. I hate it. And I make it. Some of it. I think we do have some. We have like a chef, right? I don't remember.
Yeah, we do.
Because he was on our exploration.
Yeah, our spices, dude. Yeah, true.
Spice
I guess he
man.
was the chef. Yeah. Jeffrey was his name, wasn't it?
Probably something with a J.
Yeah. Jeffathy, Jimothy, Donathy. You know.
Jonathan.
Jonathan, the bird from the movie. Man.
Oh. Alright.
Hello.
Alright. There, I got your message.
Hello.
Shot. You hear back from him immediately, and he says, help's on the way.
Let's go. Then I was going to move further, like towards it, but there's a web, so I think I'm gonna go here.
I would.
Okay.
Do I see anything? Hold on, wait. Is this the room I saw during the scrying?
Oh no.
Yeah, this is the storeroom.
Okay. Do I see anything interesting before my turn ends? Like at first glance.
It's mostly like just food and supplies, you know.
Oh damn. Oh wait, what was here?
That was the treasure
healing
room.
spell supplies. Cool.
Oh,
cool
that's the
potion
room I
supplies.
wanted to go to.
Yeah, that's the treasure room that you never were able. That Bree was trying to get into, but it's locked. Like, and presumably still is.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna be here. Like, let me in.
You could go in, yeah, and or go over there, but you can't go in because it is locked.
Okay. That's my turn then.
Okay. Actually, yeah, I don't know where did the quartermaster go? He might have been buried under the rubble from when Bree collapsed it in. So,
Buried under the mammoth, maybe.
oh yeah. Well, actually, is
One
the
of the
mammoth
several creatures.
Did the mammoth? Is its body still here, or would it have disappeared? I don't remember how that works. But
It
either.
was summoned. Right?
Yeah, well, yeah, well, once it dies, then it disappears. I think so.
Because it's Fae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a Fae spirit inhabiting a body of a fabricated mammoth. So Adau runs over there, casts a mass healing word. Bree, Bree, it's your turn. You can hop off of Helios' shoulder.
Does it count as an action?
No, that's fine.
Drop it.
Okay. Can we actually kill this thing, or is it not worth even trying?
We probably could if we could. I can't do anything other than like heat metal as a damage, or I could try to stab it, but I would have to get close to do that. So I am completely useless for anything.
Yeah,
now.
I'm almost useless.
Unless I drink the giant potion and start wrestling it.
What does this thing count as? Can I Geos it?
George.
Yeah, but that casting takes a minute.
Technically, it is a monstrosity.
So I couldn't.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's on a beast. Yeah, that's for sure.
Me and Adau just bought you some time. Get the fuck away from it.
Yes.
I like to think that Talvo looks down the stairs, sees Bree hesitating, is like, "Get the fuck away from it!"
Go touch the butt.
Bree, having died 3 times today, still has. Oh my! I didn't hear no bell. Like,
does this count as a huge creature?
It is a huge creature, yeah. It is technically huge size, not colossal or gargantuan or anything.
Because I have Iron Bands of Binding.
Yeah, if it says huge, this counts as this is huge size.
Yeah.
I forgot we had another pair of those.
Yeah. Because the last ones broke so quickly.
Yeah.
I could do that then to stop it then.
Yeah. Why can't... Oh, this is... I was looking at 3.5, not 5e. Okay, hold on. I was like, this is not correct. Yeah, it doesn't say it has to have, like, arms or limbs or anything. It just will wrap around it however it needs to restrain it. Okay. That's what you want to do then?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so Bree's like, oh shit, like, just chucks the Iron Mans. The way it works is it basically counts as a ranged weapon attack. In other words, you can use either strength or dex. Because it's like an improvised weapon, which...
You're trying to restrain a noodle.
So it would just be a... Let me see. It would be a... It would be a strength check. Okay, it would be the same roll as any of your normal weapons. So, like, I'm looking at your sheet, like your quarterstaff or hand axe. You can just roll one of those, and instead of damage, it's just going to be this as a result instead. Okay, let me look at its AC. Okay, unfortunately, that does not hit. Wait, let me double check it. It has to actually...
It has -2 because it's slow.
Oh, it is -2. Let me just check the thing as well. That's still not enough to hit. Sorry. Its AC is higher than 15. So, Bree, you take the bands, you go like, chuck it at it, and it just like, they go bonk, and like bounce harmlessly off of it.
Oh.
Now can we run?
Well, I don't want to lose my sphere though.
I think we can come back for it.
We'll be back.
As it is enraged by you doing this, it goes like, and like lightning crackles in its mouth again, visibly.
You better promise we come back for this, because Bree's gonna be real upset. Bree's like looking back at it, and like she doesn't, she doesn't want to lose this.
All right. Well, that was your action though, so all you can do is just run your normal movement.
I do remember that was the treasure room, so then I'll go to there and then see if I can get in.
So both you and Adau are like banging on the door, like pushing it in. Okay. Sounds good. Alright. Sounds good. Helios. It's your turn. You could action and then dash, so you could like...
Oh, sure, hit Talvo.
Okay. You're like, I like to think that even in character, Helios runs. It's like, I should keep going. Oh!
Yeah. I see you like pulling the door. I'm like, nah.
Why don't we have real quick though, as he gets to the top of initiative, a couple things are happening. For one, you kind of see some like dust and pebbles and whatever like kind of get scattered as the castle shakes a little bit, and you're not sure why this time.
There's a bigger one outside.
But it could just be aftershock tremors from the earthquake.
Surely.
But you also hear like banging noises from out in like the courtyard. Also, though, Adau, I want you to make me a spellcasting ability check.
Oh boy.
Nothing happens. You're good. You're good.
Nothing
Talvo.
happens. Surely.
Talvo, it's your turn. This thing is still very much not able to like move much, but you guys haven't heard it at all though, so it's pissed.
I'm gonna start by going around this. I can't. Bree,
Wait, no, Talvo, come unlock this door.
No! I don't know. This is the second combat. I don't know why you're running away from something. Why do you go into an enclosed room? I don't understand. It does not make any sense.
Because there's money. What do you mean?
You can't take it with you, buddy. You can't take it with you.
Oh, not with that attitude.
Money at home. Come on.
You're just mad. We have money at home. Money at home. Copper coin.
Okay, I'm gonna come around this corner far enough up these stairs to look out into that hallway where we saw the commotion. Do I see any Boarman at the end of the hallway?
You see
or my allies?
You see the door being pushed open, like the door to leave the castle or come into the castle, is being pushed open by a single Boarman. However,
I wonder who this Boarman is.
However, this Boarman is 20 feet tall because it's fucking Kurbok. As you see Kurbok pushing open the door, and he has his fucking great axe, and he sees you, Talvo, and shouts and says, "Where are they?"
Down here!
Alright. And yeah, Kurbok will start running this way.
Still be yelling down here even if you are right next to Kurbok.
It'll take a couple of rounds for him to get there, but Kurbok will start charging in. And yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
How far does that move? Let's use map. Can I see it from there?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna run back. Kurbok's here! He's upstairs! And then I'm gonna loose an arrow at this motherfucker.
Alright, yeah. So bonus action dash, normal movement, you manage to run up, run back down, then you're like, phoom. Okay. It is slightly easier to hit than normal. It's still got pretty tough hide, though. And that is a miss.
Rip.
Unfortunately, you're a little distracted by everything, and it goes clang and clatters off the wall.
It's a tough one.
Alright. That brings us to its turn. It was able to break free of the web. Actually, does it have to remake that every time it...
If it starts its turn...
Yeah, you're right.
I would guess
Yeah,
so.
it does. Okay, so it needs to make another dex saving throw at the start of the turn. Bruh! It fails again, which means it needs to also... Oh wait, also is slow... Is that the one that wears off, or is it chance? I can't remember.
No, it's he just makes a wisdom save every turn.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. I didn't make one last time for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have.
No, it's good. I'll do it now. He's still slow. Yeah, and he also fails to make the dex save. In other words, if he wants to move at all this turn, he has to manually break free, like tear the webs away, which he will do. Okay, and he is able to do it manually with strength, and then he moves 10 feet again because that's all he can move. He's squeezing through the doorway right now. So, as he squeezes through, well, again, he's not really actually that wide, right? He's more long, so he doesn't really have to squeeze through. But he's halfway through the doorway right now. It's
yeah.
It's the web is just webbing all over him. He's either way, he hasn't been hit yet, and he's more furious than anything else. Adau, it's your turn.
I am proficient with thieves' tools. because I think I am because I'm a charlatan background or something.
If you have on your sheet, then you would, yeah.
Yeah, they're on my sheet. I don't know why else they would be there. I actually don't know what my background is. So I mean, I guess I'm gonna see whatever the role. Well, no, I don't know. I want to use them, but Talvo's right there. No, I could guiding bolt. Should I open the door or try to open it, or should I guiding bolt? What does the party think?
I don't know, you want the treasure so bad.
I want that treasure so bad.
Also, Bree wants the treasure too. Yeah.
True. Bree, do you know? Are you proficient with thieves' tools? Because I could cast guidance on.
No, I'm not.
Or I can't. I don't. Can I guide myself? I don't think I can.
What are you guys doing?
Well, it's one willing creature. Does one willing creature count as myself?
I don't see why not.
Wait, no, but it's an action, so it wouldn't even matter. And it's not enchantment. If it was enchantment, I could do it, but I can't.
You could attack the worm, and you could run away. Fucking with the door is actually making me lose my mind.
I like this.
And seed.
I like to think this is all happening in character.
Yeah, Talvo's yelling over.
Talvo's yelling, and I turn around and I yell, "Cope."
It's like, either fight or run. Stop fucking with the door.
Fight
when I pull it up,
flight.
it just says attribute, and I can pick any.
Yeah, you would.
Is that
It would be a
intended?
dex here. Yeah.
Okay.
I hope you open that door. There's a goddamn golem in there.
Okay.
The treasure.
Also, roll me another spellcasting ability check, though.
Why?
Okay, well, you'll see. Yeah.
What is going on?
So you start to fiddle with the door, and then you hear a voice in your head. You're like, what the fuck? Then you realize, you look down, the crystal, the command crystal, has a very faint glow once again. Not nearly as much as it did before, but it is recovered a faint glow. And you hear a voice in your head that says, "Please identify yourself before you wish to enter the treasure room."
Gorm the Great.
Do I remember what the guy's name was from Scrying? The one who was around here, the human.
The quartermaster? No, you don't know his name.
Rick. I don't want to say Gorm. Maybe, yeah, sure, fuck it. I muster up my best deep giant voice and I say, Gorm.
Yeah, the funny thing is, too, that no one else can hear this, so you just, respond out loud and say, Gorm, and Bree looks over probably like, what the fuck? Roll me another spellcasting ability check.
Please work out.
No, that's worse.
No. There's a pause from this AI sounding voice on the other side, and then it says you don't speak giant yet fully, do you? I can't remember. You speak.
I haven't really been keeping track of it. It's however long it's been since we first acquired Riley Jr.
Okay, so you're half fluent now, and so it would say, would you like to activate the Borgnarg defenses?
Fuck.
You don't know what that one. You don't know what that one word means.
Is he talking? I've been possessed before. Is he?
It's asking me. I feel like if it wasn't asking me.
Yeah, but all I heard was Gorm.
Oh, no,
yes.
True. True. But,
so do you just say yes?
From my point of view. No, yeah, I feel like it wouldn't ask the intruder, would you like to be killed? Maybe the giants are weird, but I'm gonna say yes. Giant. Obviously.
Okay, and it's sending distress signal now. Thank you for your cooperation.
Now all of China knows we're here.
Hey man, it's okay. It's okay. But I turn around and I say, now all of China knows we're here.
And the door doesn't open, by the way.
All the time.
Yeah. Well, frick. Okay.
I'm with you on this one, Talvo.
I mean,
this
have changed now that Kerbach is here. It's different stuff.
True, Kerbach, yeah. Any more enemies that we have just serve to weaken Kerbach this encounter, I guess.
We can Kerbach this encounter. He's a verb.
True. Alright, I turn to Bree and I say, I didn't get it. It's very obvious I did not get it.
I'm really sad.
I slammed the lock against the door, snapping it in half, and I say, Gorm, yes. And that's it.
Okay, do you move on?
No.
No, so I'm trying again next turn, maybe.
Okay, sounds good. Bree, it's your turn, Bree.
Is there any way I can contribute to the door?
I don't know.
I can hand you the thieves' tools.
Unless you have...
Yeah, you could turn into a cockroach and go under, and then turn back not into a cockroach.
You can try to use the thieves' tools. You can take a turn in it, but if you're not proficient, it's just gonna be a flat roll.
Wait, how many wild shapes have I done? I never turned into a bear that one time, so technically I still have one, don't I?
I think
True.
So. I think so.
So could I become an ant or a cockroach and go underneath the door?
Yeah, probably.
I hope the Blorgnard defense system doesn't get to you.
Yeah.
You probably could.
Well, I have nothing to lose. I have no health.
I would allow it. So
that's true. You're gonna go down anyway.
So Bree's like, oh fuck, I gotta get out of here. So is Bree gonna turn into an ant then?
Like cockroach.
Yeah. Okay.
Cockroaches are strong.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I mean, they're not that strong, but you know, yeah, let me go find a... Why do I get shields when I look up cockroach?
So strong.
I can't find any cockroaches.
There's a giant roach.
Alright, here we go. Alright.
I caught that out of cockroach.
I found this, though. I don't know why this came up when I typed roach, but here you go. This represents you.
From Motifake.
Either way, you shrink down.
Enter the oops button?
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, Bree. Oh god! Oh god! Hold on. I've tried to make you tinier. Hold on. There you go. Bree, you're tiny now. And you can crawl under the door. And what you see on the inside stuns you. Because you see... Hold on. I just gotta find something. Money!
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
It would be kind of more organized than this, but you see that there's chests and like there's a few statues and stuff like plunders of war, just like that ship that you guys had. Now you have another source of loot here. Apparently.
Oh, we haven't even gone through that yet.
Yeah.
However,
Bree,
pull a coin out of the door.
However, Bree, you do see the Blargnot defenses that Adau was told about. Not that you know that that's what it is. You see a portal opening up here.
Fuck, there's so many portals.
And nothing has come through yet. Of course, you can go through if you want. I'm sure that seems like a good idea, right?
That would be so fucking funny.
Do it.
We'll go into the portal?
Cockroach brain, you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just more shiny. It's just all it is. It's just more shiny.
Shiny.
Yeah.
A portal has opened up. Nothing has come through yet, but it is open.
What is the range of the anti-magic?
It's like 30 feet, I think.
30 feet, but you...
So I could use it on the portal and then it wouldn't touch the Bahir.
As an ant?
You have to go over there first.
The Bahir's not gonna...
Otherwise, it would unslow the Bahir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's 30 feet, then I could just go right into the far right corner and use it.
But you can't do it as an ant, and I believe that takes an action to get out of wild shape, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's fine. I could just use my turn to run across.
Okay.
How far can I move as a cockroach?
Probably like not that far.
30,
I don't know, man. Have you ever seen a cockroach in
30
distress?
cockroach feet.
That's true. They can dash pretty. Yeah. Let's see.
They don't. It doesn't exist.
There's no
stats for it.
giant cockroach is 30 feet. That's because a giant cockroach would be like an actual like big creature. I'll say you can go like 20 feet, including the 10 that you already came in. So or like
Yeah.
so you can make it. To,
is it just money in here, or is there like anything that could be useful in here?
There might be stuff like magic items, but if they're in chests and like tucked away, and you're not going to be able to just. There's nothing visible like obvious.
Okay. And for now, I'll just run a bit.
Okay. Sounds good. Helios, the rest of you saw Bree turn into a cockroach and go right under the door. Helios, it's your turn. You know that Kurbak is on the way now.
I could also polymorph into a cock. No, I can't. So many spells.
You can polymorph the door, or is polymorph only a creature into
It's
something?
almost dog. That would be funny. But I guess I could.
Yeah.
I could heat metal the door and try to kick it in. Well, that's no. I literally have like nothing I can do. Unless I chug the giant strength potion to try to suck up the Kurbak and be like, "Look at me, I'm strong."
Do you have a potion of enlarge?
No.
No, it's just
Okay.
kill giant.
I have the rope of entanglement, which I feel like I have that and telekinesis, both of which I think I want to save until Kurbak is here because they have a chance to break.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just well, let me do some math real quick.
I'm gonna go grab a treat real quick. I've been the fighting before. Now I'm gonna go grab
Maybe I'll stand.
All right.
I'll stand. Hold on, just maybe I'll stand right here, perhaps. For no reason.
No, no in particular.
No,
Not at all.
Okay, he's not here though, so we can. Yeah, I literally rope of entanglement, potion of hell giant strength. I have a spear with poison. Wait, can I coat a spear in poison? I have wyvern poison.
The what? Sorry.
I have wyvern poison.
Okay.
And spears that I've just never thrown.
Okay.
That are just on me at all times. Very convenient.
Do you want to throw one?
Well, no, I want to coat it in poison as my action, and then hold it for the next turn.
Sounds good.
I'm sitting there like the fucking what's the movie with the bear, Sean Connery or whatever? Not Sean Connery. They're like stuck in Alaska. Alec Baldwin.
I don't know. I was
No
thinking
way. Okay,
of...
whatever. The Edge. It's The Edge. Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking of like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator, where he's like just sitting there like in the fucking mud and everything, you know?
Yeah,
And...
I'm just
No,
ready.
yeah. Anyways, all right. So, yeah. You prepare that. At the top of initiative, that's when you hear Kurbak running, literally going leap like bounding through. Boom, boom, boom. You hear it on the floor above. Of course, he's a ways away still, but he is on the way. Talvo.
I don't know what the fuck these guys. Raw.
That is a hit with it being slowed, though. Actually, wait, is it still slowed? Because I never rolled at the end of its turn. Shit.
Oh.
Hold on.
Well, we're about to find out.
It is still slowed. Okay.
Very slow.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, its AC is actually 17, but it's -2 from slow, so it's barely enough to hit right now. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Wow. As this is the first hit this thing has taken, and you can tell that this thing has fought its fair share of adventures, but none like you guys. And you could tell this because it was not expecting this to hurt as much as it did, but you puncture like an artery in its neck, and it goes... and it starts hissing and rearing back. And it is absolutely enraged by this.
Go back.
Alright. Sounds good. Alright. And that is now going to bring us to its turn. As it needs to start its turn, but it's still slow, but let's see... Bro, it keeps getting webbed. It goes a few feet, then gets stuck, and then has to like tear itself free. Then it goes a
The
few
best
feet.
part is like it also has -2 dex because of the slow too.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So it hasn't even been close.
Oh, God damn it. Is it DC
maybe.
13?
13.
Fuck! He doesn't even break it. He's got 23 strength, dude, and it just struggles to even rip itself free. I think it's so thrown off by getting shot and everything. Either way, it's still only been hurt a little bit, and it's still, even with that big hit, it will do nothing. Oh, is it slowed, or is that break free? What's the DC?
17, it's 19.
Bruh. Okay. Alright, it's still slowed then.
Easy.
And it's my turn. I'm furiously knocking on the door. Bree, open the door!
As you like bang on the door, the crystal speaks to you telepathically again and says, "Intruders are trying to break in. Would you like to ramp up the speed of the Blurgnarg defense activation sequence?"
What did it say last time? Sending distress signal. May I relocate the Blorgnarg defense portal?
You don't know it's a portal. You don't know what it is.
Oh, you're right. Shit. I don't know anything about it. You're right. I'm a moron. I wild shape into a cockroach, and I don't. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna say no, and then I'm gonna guiding bolt thing.
Okay.
I want that treasure. I'll do anything to get it.
Could have 1,000 children before this company dies.
True. I intended to cast a level 1, so I cast a level 1. Oh
right.
Boy. Pretty good. And whoever attacks it next has advantage.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. It is not visibly wounded yet, but you've taken a good chunk out of it with these 2 hits from you, Talvo, and now you. So, yeah, you're like still banging on the door, and then you're like go back to banging on the door. Yeah. Bree, you're in this room as a cockroach. You hear Adau shouting to let him in, and then but you see this portal here, and it's starting to pulse.
Oh, I just realized I can use a bonus action on my turn to return to human.
Oh, you can? Okay, then I guess you could have gone back to human form then.
I don't know if it's like on the turn that I change, but
Oh, let's see.
it does say that.
That's so many words.
Oh god.
It says it in the second paragraph.
Okay. Let's see, I was gonna say, I don't know. Here we go, yeah. You can revert to your normal form earlier when you see blood. Oh yeah, no. So you could have actually done that on the end of the previous turn. You can actually like use your action, go into cockroach form, go under, and then immediately pop back out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. Like,
Okay.
I would have done that.
Okay, so you're normal now. You still wouldn't have had time to do the orb, but now you can this turn. You can use your action this turn.
Would that stuff have come with me though? Because I mean,
yeah, because that's the whole thing with Wild Shape is that it. The reason it didn't with when you turned into a bear is because that was different, right? It was because you were trying to use your Wild Shape, but instead you unleashed the Werebeast within you.
Yeah, but then what happens to like the items? Do they actually fit under the door? How does that work?
They just meld into your new body.
Yeah. There are a few things you can choose to do, but that's like the simplest one.
Yeah, so basically you can.
Okay.
They basically shrunk down with you, and then you have them here.
That's good. How much money could I get into my bag in one turn?
Most of it again is like packed away in like chests. I just have this as a
Toss a coin into the portal.
I just have this as an abstraction.
Like we have
you know?
never seen gold in our lives.
There's probably like a
So
table.
rich.
There's probably like a table with like a sack of coins on it that you could just grab real quick.
Okay.
That would just yeah.
Okay, wait. Well, first, do I know like anything about this portal? Like how is this dangerous? Because I guess I didn't hear the distress thing.
You're pretty sure it's not good, whatever it is.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll deal with that first.
Fair. Okay. Yeah, this is the one thing you guys have tried to avoid is leaving Bree alone in a room full of money.
Yeah.
Yep.
So okay, I could be in that corner, and then I'll use the anti-magic.
Okay.
So then
Wait, no,
affect
you
the-
should be in the other corner because you want it to be 30 feet away. So like down here.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, that would work. You can run into the corridor.
I can go there.
And you're like, oh shit, and you pop the button. Yeah, and it won't affect anyone else really, just this portal. And from Adau's perspective, the crystal starts speaking to you right before this happens, Adau, and it's like, the Blurgnarg will arrive in 3, 2, as the crystal, as the connection gets severed, and the portal goes away. Bree doesn't realize this, but just in the nick of time, she manages to get rid of the portal, and it just disappears.
Nice.
Alright, well that's your action.
Can I use a bonus action and pocket some money?
Yeah, that's fine. You can just use the rest of your turn.
There's no like stealth later. Can just like clanking around.
Yeah. Adau, you're like here, like coins, you like
your movement speed goes down to 29.
But yeah. So, alright.
Yeah. I mean, our money. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Alright.
That's good man.
Helios.
I'm just gonna stand here, ready if this thing comes over.
You have your
Because it's
spear
probably the
loaded
smartest thing I can do.
Or are you just gonna hold this spear? You're not gonna throw it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like.
Alright.
Because the odds of me. What's the throwing modifier?
It's strength. Unless it says otherwise.
Nope. I'm standing here.
Yeah, I would say hand it to Adau, but he wants to fuck with the goddamn door instead of fight the goddamn.
Yeah, I have a -1 strength. So I'm not going to do it just for funny. I want to see what would happen. Okay, of course. Okay. But no, I did just stand here.
Alright, sounds good.
Damn. On a +0.
As we get to the top of initiative again, Kurbak's, you hear the bang of Kurbak's feet as he is bounding forward, but then it stops, and you're not sure what that's about. Talvo, your turn.
Can I not see him from where I'm standing?
You actually peek around the corner, and no, you don't see him.
No.
He's probably gorming right now.
Don't love that.
Gorming.
Well, okay. First off,
Kurbak in their gorm.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at this guy.
It is Gorm arrow.
Right? That is a hit.
And I'm gonna go up the stairs and off the sea. I'm going to go to the top of the stairs and look around and see where the pullback went.
Okay. You do not see him. This thing is visibly wounded, by the way, after that.
Do I see anything?
No. You see Big Riley Sr. there is kind of waking up out of his dazed stupor. And he's looking around like, ugh.
Kurbak is like, ogre detected. Bam!
No! Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no.
Okay.
Well, if he's dead, we don't have to lie to him.
True. Hey, we didn't lie.
Do you do anything else?
He is a wizard.
Do you do anything else, Talvo?
I'm gonna coat 3 more arrows of purple.
Okay. How many vials of purple?
Oh no! I already attacked. I had 2. It was my last one. Next, so I can't do that.
Oh yeah, it's an action. Yeah.
It's a bonus action. Fuck it, I'll hide.
Okay. Sure thing. Alright, sure, yeah. You blend right into the wall, basically. Alright. It is now the Behir's turn. First. It is not slowed or restrained by the web this time. However, it is still slowed from the spell. And...
What's restrained? Doesn't it have disadvantage or something?
Oh, shit. Let me see. It might be...
What is this first dex save for?
For the web.
Well,
no,
so
it's
this and the strength are both for the web?
Yeah, well,
the strength is to break the web.
Yeah, if it fails the
dex
dex, then it has to break free manually, right?
Oh.
But if it succeeds, it's only a -2 penalty, so it's still enough, yeah.
Yeah.
From slow. So, he does succeed, but it's still rough terrain, but he can use his turn normally otherwise. It's rough terrain, and he's still slowed, though, so it's still fucking... He can still only go 10 feet. He goes like, but he can use his action and dash this time. So he goes another 10 feet. And now he's halfway out of the web. As he crawls out.
Thank God for that web.
That's what you think. He's actually like this. He just apparently ate something today.
No, wait. On a failed save, it's restrained as long as it remains in the web or it breaks free. It never broke free.
It broke free last time, yeah.
No, it didn't. It didn't break free last time.
Oh shit, you're right, it didn't. Oh god damn it, it does have to use its action this turn.
It's trying to rewrite the narrative.
Okay, so it wouldn't have moved, it would have only got the 10 feet, not the 20 feet. It would be shit. Because it had to use its action. Okay, yeah, it's still fully in the web.
Damn. Well, I mean, not damn at all.
It's your turn, Adau.
Not damn.
Is he fast?
What do you mean?
They just appear fast. Like, is he fast now?
No,
Wisdom save.
He's still slow. Oh, you need to check. I thought you meant like from the anti-magic. No, he's still slow.
He is still slow.
God damn it. He was not expecting this.
Sorry,
I would shout out down the stairs. Hey, Kerbok disappeared up here, guys. He's not here anymore.
I'm guessing he's gonna be mad at us for killing Gorm. So, has anyone attacked the Bahir? Oh, Talvo had advantage. You should see if you crit.
Oh, that's true. You would have had advantage. Roll another one just to see if you crit. Okay, just a normal hit. So it didn't matter, but still.
That's okay, because I'll just do it again.
God, okay. It's
this time I don't feel as wait. So in roll 20, I choose the level after I see what I rolled. In the rules, you're supposed to choose before that.
Yeah,
right?
you're not. Yeah, I don't know why it's done that way. So.
Okay, well I'm just gonna do it level 1 again then, because I didn't declare anything. Damage. Oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, and it was already visibly wounded actually after the last couple hits. So.
Cool. Alright, nice. Then, I believe I'm going to... I don't have anything else to do. Except for, well, I'm not going to bang on the door, because I know what happens. But I'm going to be like, hey, Bree? Hey, Bree, can I please have some money?
Money, please!
Oh, yeah! No, that'll be my turn, though.
Okay. Alright, and it is now Bree's turn. What does Bree do in here?
So how much money did I pick up on the last turn?
Well, you're gonna have to count it later. You were just shoveling like handfuls out of a sack.
Because this would be part of my own like secret stash of money instead of like.
We'll say you got like 50.
Oh hell yeah, gold.
Yeah, 50 gold.
Okay, cool. So what did I hear from outside so far? It's just.
Adau screaming.
Yeah, Adau screaming, "Let me in!" And then he said,
Money,
and then he said, "Give me some money, please."
Okay. If he said, "Give me some money, please," then what if I this turn just continue getting some more money so I don't have to share?
Yeah, that's fair. You can spend your whole turn grabbing shit. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like I'll pretend like I'm like busy.
Here's what I will say: when you went into ant form or roach form, the rats don't come with you. Like they don't become part of you. So the rats are with Adau right now, and they're banging on the door with their little fists. They're like,
Can they not make it through?
No.
Do they sound distressed at the moment?
Yeah, because there's a giant thing slowly crawling towards them that could eat them in one.
They'll break through Bree's greed and
I
actually
was gonna say, yeah. Alright, Bree's like, oh shit, the rats. And, okay, so Bree will go over then.
Okay, cool, and I can get the.
Okay, yeah. So you know, I'm assuming Bree's thinking of ways she can still get away with all the money, but she's like, okay, I should at least like save my rats.
Yeah, Adau, I guess.
Alright, So you are able to open the door. So, Adau, you can go in on your next turn if you
Let's
would
fucking
like.
go.
But before that, though, Helios, what do you do?
That, I guess I see a rat open the door, and I'm like, all right.
Well, you know,
I
you see
don't
Bree
know.
open
So I'm
the
like,
door.
wait, what do you mean Korbach's missing? Like, how do you lose him?
Yeah,
He's really big.
you heard him running, and then he stopped running. I came up here and he ain't here.
Is he invisible?
Talvo's up like
How
at the top of the
fuck would I
stairs,
know?
Yeah.
like shouting down.
Wow, this is interesting. I mean,
Maybe that's the Blorgnarg defense system. Shit, I killed Kerbach.
good job.
Yeah. No.
That's a long throw. But he's also taking up the entire hallway, right?
Yeah,
So
And
you
he's
have a better chance to hit him.
not from that, but from the slow you do. So
Okay.
you need to roll a 15 or higher.
Dear God. Well, I rolled a 19 on accident, so what's the worst that can happen?
You also
trying
have
to throw this-
disadvantage though because you're not within range, or you can run up closer if you want. Be my guest.
What's the range?
Let's see. What is the range of a spear? Let's go look. I think it's 2040. Let's see.
I hope it's 40.
2060. So yeah, it's if you're not within 20 feet, then you have disadvantage.
no, it's restrained. He has advantage.
Is it restrained? No, it broke free again. Remember? Yeah, it broke free that time. He just had to do it on its turn rather than.
Okay.
So many layers to this.
So you have disadvantage if you do this.
Well, good news. I can get exactly 20 feet away from it.
Okay. Sure thing.
I don't know if I want to.
You can charge up and go.
Fuck it. And then. That's advantage, right? Or how does that work?
Disadvantage. So you got to roll again. Yeah. So you get a 6. So your spear goes and just flies right over its head.
Why did I move to 20 if it was disadvantage?
Oh wait, you're right. No, sorry. Yeah, you're right. No, it's normal.
Yeah.
It's 15. So it is a hit.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like I did not just move in this thing's line of sight for nothing.
So you move up and you barely manage to hit at a weak spot. Well, you do. So it'll be
4.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, 4
Hell yeah.
damage.
Yippee.
But you have the wyvern poison on it.
Yeah, which is what?
76, I believe, but it's also a con save.
80 damage. Oh my
holy
god.
Fuck!
Oh wow, that is a really good
Pretty
roll.
good. I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's see. Wyvern poison
Let's hope that it's
is
like 15.
DC 15. Yeah. So he actually takes a full 32 damage plus the 4. It is still alive though,
How's that
and
looking?
it's very wounded, but it is
Hell yeah.
trying to claw towards you to just kill anything it can before it goes out. However, as we get to the top of initiative, Talvo, you're up at like the top of the stairs, right? Like you're kind of around the corner. Yeah, Talvo, you see Kurbach reappear. He had actually ducked into, when you like briefly went back downstairs, the reason you didn't see him is because he ducked into the dining hall room, which is like right above like the crystal room. And he is now holding the severed head of Gorm, like triumphantly. And then he looks down the hall at you, Talvo, and like, because you're not really hiding from him, you're, he looks down at you, Talvo, and he says, "Is it below me? Where is it?"
Pretty much directly, right?
And he is
Yeah.
standing pretty much directly above it.
Right below you.
And he just nods. And Helios, on your end, the Behir is winding up to blast you with electricity. It's about to blast you full in the face, a full frontal load all over you of electricity.
Oh god.
But at this exact moment, Talvo, you see Kurbach just takes in both of his hands the shaft and the bottom end of his great axe, and it just goes boom, and literally crashes through the floor. And Helios, in the ceiling in front of you, just collapses down on this thing as Kurbach just goes boom through the floor, right onto it.
That's sick.
And
My music lined up very well with that.
and there is a moment of there's a moment of silence as the dust settles, and you kind of like shield your eyes from all the rubble. A few rocks hit you, and then you just see him there, like kneeling on top of the neck of this thing, and it's dead already.
Nice shot.
And he looks over at you all and says, "Good work."
Yeah, Bree's like coins spilling out.
Yeah, Bree's like
in her
holding
pockets.
coins and oh.
Yeah. These were for. We were gonna heat these and throw them at it. I swear.
Wait, this
And yeah, and this will end the combat. As Korbach is now with you guys, and no one's gonna mess with you with him standing next to you.
Hey, great.
So-
I'm gonna go take a nap.
And you could see like the bloodlust running in his eyes, though, and you can tell he is a little irritated that you guys killed Gorm, but he also is reasonable, and you could tell, like, even though he has a bloodlust for Gorm, you could tell he's also just happy that he's dead, and he realizes you probably
He knew that
yeah, he knew you
sent
that you
us.
had to defend yourself.
His final words.
Yeah.
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 Hey man, for a small fee, I can always resurrect your mortal enemy for you to kill over and over and
Wait
over.
a minute. No, we should do that because we get some points with Korbach if we do that.
He looks at you, Adau, and he's like, "I may take you up on that."
Trophy. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
for,
I don't
Immortal.
know.
for the literal God Emperor, I don't think I'm gonna try.
These-
No.
These greater giants that call
Brownie
themselves are supposedly immortal. We'll see if he can survive an immortality of pain.
I like the way you think. How could anyone not, though? So, your grace.
And yeah. So, at this
Boys.
point, stuff would, we can kind of go and zoom out. As the next hour or so would basically be... it's not really much of a battle with the castle having crashed and the Boarman swarming up, and the giants were not prepared for this, and missing their leadership, obviously, now. So there are a few like little skirmishes and stuff, and you hear the sounds of a mass bloodshed out in the courtyard where the main forces of the giants were. But the battle is soon over. And you guys are safe. Korbach would kind of like glare if Bree tries to go back to looting all the money again.
Okay. Pick up my Iron Bands of Binding from the other room.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then also I'll pick up the anti-magic sphere again.
Yep, right.
And then
I
also
can
a
get
coin,
right
a
now.
couple coins while you're...
Yeah, she
and I also
pockets
pocket a
it.
lot of...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you
Oh,
just
pick up
sneak-
some treasure chests. I want to look in those.
We did do
treasure
all of
chests
the
if I
work.
can.
Yeah.
We are the right and left hands of Korbach at the moment.
He will kind of give you a look though, and he'll be like, we will discuss the shares of loot later.
Reasonable.
And
It's our boat, though.
and you guys would probably actually soon after leave the building, because you're not sure how structurally
still
sound this whole
rumbling,
place is. Yeah. And so you head out into the courtyard where you do see the hundreds of like warriors and ogres. A couple of ogres, a couple of frost giants besides the one you guys had killed. Are lying there dead, or a few captives here and there, but most of them did not surrender. So,
How awake is Big Riley?
he's kind of like mostly awake now, and there are actually probably a few Boarmen that are about to put shackles on him when you guys are like walking up there. Would you intervene at all?
Yeah,
He's with us.
I'd go up and be like, yeah, this one's chill.
Yeah,
He's cool.
he helped us.
Yeah, he's gonna come join us.
And the Boarmen,
Yeah,
when
we
you
pointed the dead frost giant like he did that.
Yeah.
when you say that, they believe you. They take your word, and they're like, okay, all right.
Thanks.
And so Big Riley Senior will come with you guys as well. and you guys are free to leave. And as you get off of this castle, right? Again, there's like as you go. Again, it didn't it's not level with the ground below. It crashed into it, but there's still like a drop of maybe like 30 feet between the edge of the like floating island part and then the ground around it in the outskirts of the city. But there's like ladders being set up and like a gangplank basically being constructed, a massive like walkway basically being constructed already by the Boarman. And you guys are able to.
To know the answer to this, but what happened when Bree clicked off the anti-magic field and that portal in the treasure?
Nothing actually would have happened afterwards. Yeah, not that you wouldn't necessarily know because you were already out of the area, probably. But yeah, or like, yeah, no. I guess you could have done it right then. But yeah, no. No, nothing happened. The portal was snuffed out for good. It seems.
Was that the question, or was the question what if Bree had never activated it in the first place?
We'll never know.
True. I guess we'll never know what the Blorgnarg security system is.
Yep. Alright.
It's gonna be called that forever. It's like when a kid gives like their grandfather a nickname. It's gonna be the Blorgnarg forever.
Yeah. And yeah, so you guys are able to re-enter the city where there's already Boarman celebrating, right? And also, though, there is a undertone of that where, like, the elves and also humans that make up the majority of the city's population are like, yay! But also now there's hundreds of Boarmen occupying our city. And when you walk by, like, the courtyard on your way back to, like, your castle or just to, get healed up by some of the shamans and whatever, when you're walking by, you do see the Duke of the place in surrounded by like Boarman, and he's very clearly not happy with the situation. You basically, you'd already seen that Kurbog basically made him swear vassalage, right? So,
do we what's going on with his daughter? Like, who's managing that, or do I need to?
I think you still needed to, yeah. So,
okay. That would be at our castle.
Yeah, that'll be a more long-term thing, though, right? So, because I don't think you have the spells for that right now, though, right? So,
I firestormed, so I don't have a resurrection.
Yeah, so that will have to happen later. The Duke looks at you guys. When you pass by the Duke, he gives you guys a deep look of, like, resentment and hatred. Because he basically blames
we tried,
you
man.
guys.
Like, hey, like you. Hey, I'm
gonna walk up and slap the hat off his head again. Talvo's on the move for his shit. Shut the fuck up.
And luckily, he does know his place and he knows not to retaliate. He realizes the position he's in, so he just takes it.
Oh, well, we're not in the business of abuse. That's for the Boarman police later on.
Yeah. So, you guys can head back to your castle. And for the first time in a few days, there's no active pressing threat. The murder blender has resolved itself.
Lost power.
Yeah, as the dragon elves, whatever remnants of their forces are left are shattered and retreating. Some of their boats managed to make it downstream. Again, I think it's not like they all got completely wiped out, but they were broken as a force. The giants pretty much wiped out. The only thing, the grass blades as well have been hunted down, and any that were remaining ran from the city and the area. The only thing would be the guerrilla warriors, who kind of retreated after you killed the two Fae and Zilks, and presumably many of them are still alive, but they are retreated back into the wilds and the plains and the forests once again.
Now that is a total victory. Yeah, how long did this go?
Movie acquired.
Yeah.
The blender is over. Murder.
And why don't we take a break? We'll go a little. We're probably not gonna go much longer tonight.
I just got back.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll
loot
probably...
tables, loot tables, loot.
Yeah, we'll do some. We'll resolve some stuff, and talk about what your guys' plans are next, and everything that you are gonna level up after this, obviously. By the way, so that's cool too. But let's take a quick little break, and then when we come back, we will kind of fast forward to maybe the next day because you guys, your characters will all probably just collapse and rest, like literally sleep for like 14 hours after this.
Yeah,
so.
I think we've been awake for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, well, you
said
had
the
sleep,
shamans
but...
magic us.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
yeah.
You have very
like
little
a caffeine
sleep.
boost from the shaman.
So yeah, we'll be right back in a few minutes, and then we'll resolve some of this stuff, and then.
Can we level up now while we're like ranking
Sure.
to start looking at shit?
Yeah, you can.
Let's do it. I'm gonna start looking at shit.
Yeah, there's there's gonna be no more fights for now. You guys are again secured the city, so. All right.
So we've had a long rest, right?
Yeah.
On stream. So what's your questions, Britsha? We're back.
One's easy. It's just that are we using like the house rule that I can swap one cantrip when I level up?
Yes. Yeah. That you can also do that.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that at some point.
I could conjure a celestial. How's that sound?
That is pretty cool. I think I can do that.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Create bonfire. I don't need a spell for create bonfire. We have Talvo. This is like.
Yeah, what's the other question?
Oh wait, this is cantrip. Oops.
I clicked past it because I didn't really know what it was, and I've now just realized that apparently at 14th level I get a druid circle feature.
Yes.
I don't know what that.
What type of druid are you? I can't remember. Are you a moon druid? Or
I don't remember.
Land druid? It should say in your sheet somewhere. What's up? It doesn't say this.
Why is there a spell called Power Word Pain?
Yeah. So your circle.
Sometimes people are real dicks. And
you see how
Yeah.
on the right side,
Britsha,
for all your stuff, it says Circle of the Moon. So you're a moon druid, which is actually most people agree
Where does it say that?
Just on your abilities on the right side, right? So like Spirit Totem comes from Circle of the Moon.
Oh, okay.
Right below where it says Spirit Totem or Mighty Summoner, it says like class and then Circle of the Moon.
Right. Okay.
That's the type of druid you are. So at this level, what you get is, so here, this is the. Hold on, I'll just say it. Here, I put it in the Discord, but
okay.
You get the last thing on that page, which is, oh god, you can cast the spell Alter Self at will in unlimited amounts.
I don't have to have that in my spell slot.
No, it doesn't even count against your normal spells or anything. You just get to always use Alter Self, which, to be fair, Alter Self isn't that crazy powerful. But it does have a few cool uses, which is, for one, you can sprout gills and grow webbing and go underwater and breathe underwater.
Nice.
You can grow claws, fangs, or horns temporarily. And you can also just change your appearance. So you can make yourself look like an elf or like a Boarman. You keep your same like size. Like you
can steal more money.
You can use this in a lot of ways. Yeah, like you can't use it. It lasts an hour, but you can cast it an unlimited amount. So yeah, yeah. That's the whole thing. Is that basically Circle of the Moon is all about like summoning and also like wild shape. So
wait, I can use this like as much as I want. Like.
Also, wait, did you ever add the one that you got from 10th level on that thing? You can turn into elementals. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh my god.
No, I didn't.
You can turn into an air elemental, an earth elemental, a fire elemental, or a water elemental.
Yeah, because I haven't been adding any of this. Like, I don't know what that Primal Strike one is either.
Yeah. So make sure to add those on the right side of your features.
How can I add that?
If you just at the bottom, like where you have all your other stuff, yeah, you just hit the plus and then you can add them.
And then just add it like manually.
Yeah, just copy it over. Yeah.
Okay. Do I have the other two?
You have all those now, yeah. All those features because you're 14th level, so that's where you get the last one.
Which ones do I currently have out of those? Like the ones.
Oh, you have Mighty Summoner is the last one that you have. Wait, where's... I don't even see that one, though.
Yeah.
Hold on. Maybe this is an outdated version of the Circle of the Moon. Let me look up. Let me double check that this is... Maybe Circle of the Moon. Maybe it's a different version of it from a different source book.
There's a spell called Scatter that just, like, reorganizes the battlefield. I love this one.
Huh.
Just teleports you randomly around.
Maybe you are a different one. Hold on. Maybe it's incorrect. Circle of the Shepherd? Is that the one you were? Oh shit! No, we're looking at the wrong one. Why does it say Circle of the Moon then? Sorry. Okay, no, you're right. It was actually something else. So you have this one. Okay, I can fix that on your sheet. I don't know why it says Circle of the Moon if you're not that, though. So instead, you actually get...
Okay, so I got Guardian Spirit and Faithful Summons now.
Yeah, let's see. Faithful Summons. The nature spirits you commune with protect you when you're most defenseless. If you're reduced to 0 hit points or incapacitated, you immediately gain the benefits of Conjure Animal, as if it was cast with a 9th level spell slot? Huh? Hold on, what does Conjure Animal do?
Huh?
No way. What the?
Summons 4 pieces of your choice.
Challenge rating 2 or lower.
Oh god. So it just summons like 4 like big animals. Oh my god.
Yeah, to protect me while I'm down.
Yeah, so that would have been nice to have this time, but you weren't that level yet. But in the future, if anything, maybe it's because of this experience Bree had where she almost died 3 separate times. Maybe it's because of this that she's like, okay, I gotta train this shit so that my animals will protect me.
What's the other one then? Guardian Spirit I didn't add.
At 10th level.
Every time your summons are in your spirit totem's range, they gain half that.
Yeah, they heal up at the end of when they end their turn in the aura of your spirit totem, if you have one active, then they regain HP.
Oh, so this whole time my animals could have been more powerful.
Yeah, well, not really more powerful, but they would have lived longer. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, I'll add those then.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't know why it says Circle of the Moon though, because you're Circle of the Shepherd, which makes sense because you're like a summoner and everything, and you have your little rat friends and everything.
Well, speaking of straight crazy things you get at 14th level, look what I can do now, poetry.
What can you do?
Oh wow.
Oh,
that's within 10 feet.
Yeah, it's only 10 feet.
Actually, no, that is really good though. Did not know that.
So invisible creatures will not have disadvantage on as long as you're within 10 feet of them. That's crazy. That is really good. Yeah. Talvo, we see a supernatural senses at this point, so Why don't we? Well, we can figure out the level stuff as we go as well. But in the meanwhile, I'm sure Helios is scouring through hundreds of spells right now. I mean, like what? I'm
liking the sound of chain lightning.
Chain lightning, very cool, very good.
So we're gonna skip ahead to the next morning after you had your victory here. And basically, Kurbak would want to meet with you guys whenever you're ready. But yeah, the threats have been eliminated. And we should go back to the map now. Hold on. The battle for Taisha has been won.
Yahoo.
So, Kurbak would eventually meet with you all. And you guys would have had time to discuss stuff beforehand. He would basically ask you guys. He would open up by saying he would acknowledge the giant in the room, which is he would tell you, or he would kind of, again, you did say like with Gorm that you'd be willing to resurrect him or whatever, and he could probably have a shaman do that too. But he would tell you guys, he's like, he would explicitly say here, like, I hold no ill will over you killing Gorm. I would have loved to do it myself, but I would not have you risk yourselves by not defending yourselves adequately.
It was him or us.
He nods, and he definitely...
He made that very clear.
Yeah.
And you will be pleased to know, many of his bones were broken, and he died in pain.
You see a smile on Kurbak's face. He's like, good. And yeah, and he says to you, although it's kind of be a while until it's very stable, we can also add on the map a little appendage there to Kurbak's lands. Right, his empire grows stronger and now has access to the river here. And you can tell that Kurbak is pleased with the overall situation. He would tell you, we had 200 deaths of my Boarman, but seeing as we killed thousands of them all, it was a good battle.
Favorable trade for sure.
My realm will need to lick its wounds. And I do have allies and trade partners up the river here, or in the valleys to the east. There won't be any campaigns from my armies for some time after this. And that leads me to ask, what of you all? I don't expect you to become my soldiers, no, but what are you planning?
I think our next step is
beach episode.
Beach episode. But there's up here in the snow, in the snowy mountains of not Ontario. There's that's not Ontario at all. Actually, I don't even know what that is.
That's not Saskatchewan.
Let's put the entire session on pause while I go to Google Maps.
It'd be Manitoba.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to Regina.
Yeah, to not Manitoba. That's where the other flying castle is rumored to be, right? The one that isn't the one we've just destroyed.
True. Yeah.
And maybe there are more. Also, what is this orange circle here?
That's where Bree's from. That's Bree's homeland.
Okay. So we have Cool Axe, we have the other flying castle, we have Cumtown, and we have making poetry.
I'm going.
Yeah, true. And we have making poetry expand the map further below so that we can go to the Dragon Elf homeland. Or
West Coast, baby. No.
I don't think we could do that. We go to Cool Axe land.
Well, also though, let me move the rat. I don't want to delete it, but I'm going to move the rat.
Yes, understandable.
And also
relocate.
Also, to make it smaller though. Sorry. Oh no, only part of it. Oh no, it lost. It lost part of its face. Okay. Oh, also cool axe went with it. Hold on. There you go. Okay. So also keep in mind there was one other thing. Well, actually, no, I don't know if your characters knew about this.
We
No,
knew helmet, castle, but I think there was a fourth. There
were
somewhere.
I don't think you guys ever were told about this. The other group was, but yeah, never mind.
I do have a DM inspiration that I was gonna
say you guys use your DM inspiration on the wall.
That feels a little like I wanna discover it in the lore. If we have enough things to look at.
That's true, but I mean, I'm not saying how do we disable the force field? That would be lame. But using saying something, asking something that could lead us toward that conclusion.
You know what? We just did a big thing. I'm gonna burn mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask not like what is it or like how do we fix it like you said, but give us a solid hint about what it is. About something that we aren't aware of that is kind of big like that.
Okay, let's rewind time for a sec. Let's rewind time to the previous night.
Oh, that's hot!
What?
Podcast brownie.
So let's say that maybe the previous night. Let's conceptualize this or contextualize this in universe. How about we say that Helios feeling. Like Helios, we haven't really focused on exactly the type of music that he writes and that he plays, but it's fueled by the adventures you guys go on. And after the events of the Battle of Taisha, right, of the multiple armies and factions that converged here, you feel like you have stuff you could write music about and play music about for years to come. But I imagine that this is. But I imagine this has also awoken something in Helios, where maybe he's like thirsty for even bigger moments of conflict and adventure and heroism. And so, as he goes to bed the previous night, he's meditating on this, and he falls asleep, still thinking about what in the world there could be past this. What is there beyond what he's just witnessed and taken part in? And as he drifts off to sleep, he wakes up. Like he's startled awake as he's falling asleep. You know, the feeling where you feel like you're falling. You're like,
oh God, yeah.
Except you're not in your bed in the castle, in the safety of the castle. Instead, you find yourself like hands and knees, kneeling on a stone platform.
Hey yo! Yeah.
And you like look around, and you're in a darkly lit like chamber, and you don't see anything until you realize there's a wall in front of you. You're on a platform, and there's a gap, like a couple feet of gap, and then a wall in front of you. A weirdly textured wall. And then you realize, wait a minute. It's not a wall. It's moving. Do you do anything?
Maybe I'll can I try to use a spell?
You can try.
Like identify?
Sure.
I'm trying to identify.
Cast out. Stretch out your hand to cast.
Touch it. Yeah.
You don't have to lean out over the edge, but you reach out in that direction, and then before you can do this, a massive eye opens because it's not a wall at all. It is the massive side of a massive creature's face. And you see a reptilian eye opening. And then it kind of takes a second to focus in on you because you're so small compared to this thing.
Jesus.
And it focuses in on you.
Hey.
And Your eyes have started to adjust to this, and you see purple scales surrounding the eye. And the eye focuses in on you, and it says, Bard.
What a name.
Your magics are strong, Bard. I can sense your very heart wandering the lands, even as your body remains in bed, snug as a bug in a rug. No, snug in bed.
A pig in a blanket, if you will.
Yeah, yeah. And this. Oh, by the way, this you're hearing this in your head. It's not. There's really nothing being said out loud. And it says to you. It says, "Do you wish to be immortalized as one who could change this world irreversibly?"
Let me think on the phrasing. I don't want to be immortal, but I'm down for something big.
Kurbak. The giants.
He's big.
The Fae.
They're small.
They all had something in common. Do you know what that is?
This is plainly,
They're all our enemies.
yeah.
I'm not in the dream.
Well, Kurbak's not really your enemy.
Yeah, he's like,
As far as we
they
know.
all lay a
Showing
large.
us now.
They all lay like a large claim of land. Like they. Oh well, Kurbak. He didn't say the Boarman. He said Kurbak. He's very weirdly supernatural and long-lived. Like there's something suspicious going on there.
Mm-hmm.
They're tapping into some kind of unknown, yet unknown source.
They all
of
want the
energy.
well springs.
Potentially links to the well springs, which
As
we have
you-
discovered one of.
You're kind of mulling this over in your head, and you
Yeah,
realize.
I'm not loud like Pepe Sylvia to this like deity.
Well, no, but that's the thing is,
Hold on.
as you're saying this in your head, you realize it's still hearing you, even in your head,
Right.
because you're sharing
Right.
your mind with it right now. And it just kind of lets out like a, again, this has been like a telepathic conversation, but then it lets out a loud like, whew, like it kind of is amused by your ponderings, and it says, Kurbak maybe keeps it close to his chest, but the others, especially, they all wish to break down the barrier that binds us here in this half
Us.
of the world.
Us.
And the ones who I slumber with, the ones who guard me while I slumber, even they are conflicted on it, but they would do it a specific way that benefits them. But it is not theirs to decide. Seek me if you wish to break down the barrier between worlds. And then the Fae can be with their kin. The giants, if they had been alive, would reach theirs. Kurbak would ascend. The elves would meet whatever fate they earn. And I could be free again.
Where you at?
You.
And it just says, you could actually tell that this like vision or whatever is fading.
Yeah.
And as you said, like where are you? Like where are you? As it fades, you hear it say, "You already know."
The
And
land formerly known as Kansas.
and
You already know. You already know.
and your
What's up?
and the vision fades. So, fast forward again to when you guys are discussing what to do with this.
Yo, I had the craziest dream last night, guys. Oh.
That is pretty crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy,
yeah.
dude. Just how
What does Rockheel think about that?
Did you get hit on the head with it too much?
Yeah. Yeah, you had some dwarven fire whiskey and failed your con save.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't
calling
worry,
you
guys.
insane.
Don't worry, I am very of sane mind right now.
So
I am intrigued by this though, and I do think Rockheel would probably have some thoughts to weigh in, maybe.
Do I recall what color he was?
yeah.
He was a bluish, maybe slightly purple.
Yeah.
Great indigo one.
If you share this with
your...
if you share this with your companions, then Rockheel would instantly, be intrigued, as would Adau, I imagine.
No, yeah, it's definitely, as I made the joke, so.
Yeah.
And Rockheel would say, like, this must have been a vision from the Great Purple Dragon, then.
Well, damn, he picked me and not you guys?
Well, I haven't played Dragonmania, so, you know.
Dragon Mania.
In a bit, at least.
But yeah, so Rockheel would be surprised. He'd be like, I don't know why it would pick you.
How big he is?
No one knows if the Great Purple Dragon even lives in the sense of that we would call a normal creature living. It hasn't been seen in 1,000 years, although
few hours.
Well, he's not. He's like the people. There's rumors that the high priest or the high priests of the empire can sometimes commune with the Great Purple Dragon, and there's rumors that its heart is held below the capital city. But beyond that, no one is allowed in the inner depths.
Which
the
capital
temples
city?
Of the Dragon Elves, of course.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
I feel like
Good news.
that'd be a pretty cool trip. Yeah, good news. Poetry, you get to draw more map.
Yeah.
Actually, in this meeting, Aya would be attending this meeting. Aya's with you guys now, and Aya looks over at Talvo and he says, "Talvo, many of our people are still there, along with thousands of slaves, tens of thousands."
Yep. That's where we're going to go.
Gentlemen and lady, I have an idea. We do exactly what we've been doing for the past 6 months, but in the Dragon Elf lands.
And we got both.
Do we get the axe and shit first and then go? Like, I feel like should we get our like Avengers round trip, grab all this shit, then go?
Yes, I think we go get Stormbreaker.
Yeah.
And then we also
need a beach episode before we all die, and then
where better to have one than the Caribbean?
If you get the axe, who's even gonna use it?
I'll use it. Is it a battle axe or is it a hand axe?
Yeah, what do we know about that?
It's a battle axe. It is the axe you would know about. You knew a little bit about. It is. Let me find it. It is specifically a axe. Yeah. So it was an axe forged by the dwarves, and it is a symbol of the Dwarven Empire of the West. Most of the dwarven realms in the east, like Dupgard and Gabagard, right? Those are kind of all smaller kingdoms, right? And but in the mountains around there, where the cool axe is one larger dwarven empire, actually.
Oh, cool. But yeah, my notes say it compels people to do things. No, so that'd be pretty sick.
So being a weapon.
Yeah. But the dwarves might not be happy to see us.
Well, those dwarves might not know anything about, what's going on over here.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have had to deal with it if we had just reestablished an administration in Gabagard. But you guys didn't want to do that. So...
Yeah. Oops. So...
you would know that, probably actually, Rakeel would also point out, he would remind you guys that, the other thing is that a majority of the population that lives under the Dragon Elves, the lower class of their empire, are lizard folk. There's like in the Dragon Elf Empire, there's like three. It's like a very strict or like relatively strict caste society system, and at the top are the Dragon Elves, who make up probably only about 10 to 20% of the actual population. Like they're a minority in their empire. Then the majority are lizard folk, who are like the middle caste, and then at the bottom are like the slaves that are any number of races, right? There are other elves, there's humans, dwarves, halflings, even some lizard folk, right, are punished and put in the slavery, right? So, there's multiple castes to their society. And, sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, so Rocky would point out that one of the benefits that you guys had of taking the crest from Casaria is that is a symbol for the lizard folk. The lizard folk view it as the person who holds that shield. Basically, dragon elves and lizard folk both worship dragons, right? But it's not like the lizard folk worship the dragon elves. They just happen to be ruled by them. So many lizard folk would much rather listen to someone who holds this shield, because the dragon crest marks the authority of the dragons, the great purple dragon.
So we could get the dwarves to fight with us against the dragon. We just have like a whole 5 armies fucking...
we can even...
a bigger blender?
Yeah, larger blend, the murder food processor. So if we head back down here, we might be able... Maybe not Havoc, because they might not like us. But, some of them might not like us, but we might be able to get some of the other towns. We might be able to rally them, as Casaria is dead. Her body is dead. Isn't that right?
Knocks on the shield.
Wake up! Get up!
Damn it.
Oh yeah, we killed Gorm. Right? What, are you happy? I feel like we always forget about it, but I feel like I would actually attempt to have meaningful and not condescending conversation with such a being that's been longer than probably 3 generations of my family, and I'm an elf.
The purple dragon talked to us. More specifically, the guy who held you down and killed you. But
true. Yeah, we talked. What's his name? Is the great purple dragon alleged to have a name, like in legend?
Wonderful.
It probably does. I don't know where I put it though. I think I have a name for it somewhere.
Jeremy.
Yeah, but again, like no one really knows. So the whole thing with the purple dragons is that they. Well, here, roll a religion check.
Should I do it because I saw him?
Sure, you can.
Oh boy!
Ooh,
that's good.
Well, yeah, that makes sense in character.
Yeah.
So
we'll say that Adau, you would actually.
Roll20 is not happy. How many tabs I have open?
Yeah. You would actually know Adau quite a bit that even the average person wouldn't know. Helios, you got no fucking clue. You're like, okay,
below average person.
Yeah, no. Adau, you would actually know that, like, so the whole thing with the purple dragons is that there were 2 of them, but only ever 2 of them.
It's getting out of hand.
The master and the apprentice.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There was only ever 2 that were kind of like how Kurbach is to the Boarman. They were that way for dragons, where they are almost viewed as being godly beings. And that was before the barrier. There's even rumors, by the way. There's even rumors, although there's like no way to really know this, unless you were to ask them directly. But it's rumored that the purple dragons are the ones who created the barrier, which is a very world-changing feat to be able to accomplish. So Supposedly there were only ever 2 of them, and like Kurbak, they were functionally immortal and basically godlike beings, even if they weren't literally gods. And the myth is, at this point, is evolved into myth, is that one of them was on this side of the barrier and one was on the other when it was created.
Okay.
But when people talk about the Great Purple Dragon, yeah, they're referring to the one that was on this side, supposedly, when that happened.
Makes sense. Okay. Alright. Well, we still don't know where we're going. First, I suppose.
The beach.
What would a beach episode look like if we were to do one? Like, what does that even mean?
Can we bring Gassaria back and have like a?
Actually, don't we have to go back to Kurbak City to like grab some stuff that we had?
Yeah, you've got to get your stuff.
Yeah, the upgraded armor, which is definitely.
We'll
3 days.
Out,
but it's been 3 real months.
That will be next time. But the question is, what are the plans? The short and mid and long-term plans. It sounds like, long-term sounds like you want to go to the Dragon Elf area.
Yeah.
But what about in the midterm? Like, before you head south, did you want to go to try to get the axe, or to try to take the other Flying Castle, or to try to recruit lizard folk? You know, there's a few things you tossed around.
How many? So once we have our flying keep, and this flying keep, and the one up here, are there any others on the entire continent?
Not that people know of. As far as you know, there's only these 3.
Should we try some like wellspring shit? Like find another and just like see. I want to do some more wild magic shit.
Yeah, I think we should. Well, all right. So let's try to do this. Like maybe we teleport up here, and then work our way down. Does that
like that. Yeah.
make sense?
We'll send up to here, and then we can go we can take a short trip to Come Town.
Yeah, and then we go get the axe. And we head down the Rockies. Here. I mean whatever these are.
Check out this place. Go to LA for the streamer awards. And make it back to Kurbak in time.
True.
So the plan is to maybe do a few side things before you fully head on.
Yeah, because it's not like we're gunning. I mean, it's obviously extremely important, but it's not like we're gunning down. Hey, let's do the campaign ending thing next week.
Yeah, because the urgent thing
we barely explored the continent, right?
Yeah. Now that
stopped an army's invasion
stayed like here. So this is like
yeah. Now that Talvo has Aya too, then there's a lot less pressing time thing there.
Yes.
So I'm assuming we
gotta go visit Bree's family. We gotta have that arc. You know, every series has the home arc.
Oh, true. Yeah, and Flurry is not far from there either. Oh, but first thing, short-term goal: repair the castle.
Okay.
And commandeer it.
Yeah,
assuming that Kurbak isn't going to say that's mine. Actually,
that is true. Yeah. So before we wrap up, like wrap up here for division of loot, like the actual loot tables for like special items and money and stuff. There's more than enough to go around between everyone. Kurbak will insist that his army did a lot of the brute work, the
grunt work. Fight in the battle.
Yeah, so he would argue that he at least gets half of the loot for his army.
Does that include splitting the town's treasury or whatever they take from that?
He's gonna leave the town treasury intact. He's not gonna massacre the city. So it would basically be all the treasure that you guys have on the treasure ship. And then the treasure from the castle, he basically suggests that you pull it all together and then split it half. Which means you basically get like the whole treasure ship's worth. Because they have about the same amount as the giant city.
Do we defraud Mr. God Emperor Kurbak?
Well, you could try, but
I don't think we should yet.
He would also tell you that his mages and shamans have been examining the flying citadel, and they're not sure if it will be in flying condition for several months at least. So, he would tell you guys that he'll take it upon himself to be the steward for the Flying Citadel. But you guys can keep all of the captured ships in the actual fleet, since those are of a more immediate use anyways.
Well, I suppose we're not really in a position to argue with him. If he wants what he wants, he gets it.
Yeah.
But that is much more a tool of force projection than a fleet, I think.
Agreed.
Which is why he wants
Considering
it,
that like
obviously.
6 people just took it down.
Well, that's because we're goated and we're built different, and now we win.
Fair. We haven't.
And one of them was essentially a god, according to your dream. So, I mean, yeah, whatever. We get the fleet, and we have our castle. We'll take this one, and then maybe we think about our alliances once we're done with that.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe that one's even bigger. We don't know.
Maybe.
So, yeah, so... let me try this out.
Oh, also, I think... I mean, obviously, I'm just an accountant, what do I know? But I would suggest that, while the Kerbach model may have worked in these cities where there were significant Boarman populations, or at least tribes around, people were familiar with Boarman, maybe he takes a hands-off approach with the policing actions and the Boarman presence in Taisha, and integrate them as civilians rather than as police, while maintaining the taxation and the guards reports to him behind the scenes.
I'm gonna second this. Maybe it will get like a little bit more appeal, but also comes from a fellow Boarman.
Yeah, it's just because what do people say about they're not going to care if they don't ever notice. And the leaders, who gives a shit? You're Kerbach. What are they going to do?
He would, accept the feedback, the suggestion. But then you would just say...
We hear you, we see you.
He'd just say...
Send you a boilerplate email.
No, he would just tell you, he's like, I have administered cities since you were not but a babe. I know a balance to strike.
Is that a pig pun?
Yeah, I would administer cities if not for these morons, and I glare at all of them.
Yeah, but anyways, well, he'll nod though. He'll be like, I will consider. I will certainly not be harsh with them. Although I can't promise I won't keep a firm grip. So
Firmly grasped.
Your grip is firm, sir.
So yeah, what we'll do is next time when we come back, it sounds like. So are you just gonna wait a couple days, then immediately teleport far to the north? Is that the plan, or are you gonna go back to Kerbach City first?
Kerbach City to get our shit.
Yeah, Kerbach City first makes sense.
Yeah, go Kerbach City, have a party, then go.
I also think we should. I don't know. I think that having a standing fighting force in our name would be a good idea. We have our little troop, our little band of ruffians, but we have a fleet now. Maybe there's room to administer some villages later on. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the other thing too. Is if we just teleport to the north, what do we do with the boats?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we just make them a. That's true. How would we guard the treasure? Okay, so we got to spend at least a couple days using the pulleys to bring all the treasure up to the castle.
You can transfer the treasure. The boats themselves can stay in Taisha. So.
Yeah, that's lame though. I think we should do something with them. As for maybe we decide that next session.
Flying boats.
What are the limits on the castle? What if we bring the castle really low and all the boats' masts are touching? Does it count?
No, that would not count.
Bring them together. We have a whole. He's tied them behind us like a just got married. Cans floating in the wind.
Yeah.
We
also
figure about that.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. What are you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say we can also expand the castle. Not we probably have the magics to do it now between all of us.
Okay.
If we have the right spells, and by all of us I mean Bree. But or Mohi. because we're gonna go back to Kurbok City.
Yeah,
and that's where he is.
What if we submerge the castle? Have boats, like just to the outside, like perimeter, just underneath the water, and have the boats sail on top, and then we rise the castle up. Then can the boats come with us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know.
There's a way to do
That'd be a good way to
That would,
do
like,
it.
flood the...
What use would they be in the fucking mountains?
That's true.
Well, airboats, you put wings on them.
It's like in
yeah.
like in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. There's the long ship, but it's just a bunch of dudes holding the ship. And they just, yeah. Okay. So here's what I'll say. It's sounds like you guys have some things to consider. What we're gonna say is that after you meet with Kurbok, and again, you can also meet with him in the future because he's also going to head back to Kurbok City, right? You guys are gonna head back there. He's gonna head back there, so you can meet with him again before you actually head out on your next biggest set of adventures. But when you guys get back to your castle and you're discussing with your, like, you're just literally not even in the war room, the meeting room yet. You're busy walking back. You see that like the majority of your guys' soldiers, your troops on your castle, are all gathered in the courtyard. And Big Riley and Big Riley Senior, who had a reunion off screen, by the way. They're Big Riley Senior's holding his son's shoulder, very proud of his head wizard of the castle son. The Big Riley Junior comes up to you guys, and it seems like, again, they're like literally the whole castle pretty much is waiting here. Seems like they were waiting for you. Big Riley Jr. looks at you guys. He's like, guys, we were all thinking that it'd be good to have a break if once we get back to the city.
More, my guy.
Yeah,
I am with you.
Yeah, you all get some shore leave. And probably, we can stay for like a couple weeks, really.
Each episode.
And when you say that, then there's cheers for everyone, because you could definitely tell that a lot of them were burnt out at this point. So, yeah.
And we'll use, I want to use, I definitely, this Raised Dead, I believe, is 10 days, and this battle hasn't taken 10 days.
Yeah.
So, I want to definitely use some of the money we have, or some of the gems from the treasure ship, maybe.
Okay.
If there are diamonds that are of adequate size, and if not, use the money to buy diamonds that are the adequate size, and revive everyone that we lost personally, and then maybe we'll revive some people outside of our little circle as well.
Okay,
I gotta warm up a bit.
And
revive them emotionally.
So yeah, as the scene of the battle
there we go.
is wrapped up here, you all would, the camera fades out as zooms out, showing the castle with some of the post-battle work of like transferring loot from this treasure ship to this and everything else. But soon, in a day or two, the castle will fly to Kurbok City, and there will be a little bit of a time skip actually. But next time we will go over some downtime stuff that has happened. There will be plenty of time to divvy up the loot and determine your next objective, and maybe even do some shopping and stuff. But that will be determined next time. But that will wrap us up for today, and that is also, I think, this is going to be the end of Season 3, which is a long season. But
and it's only been in game 3 weeks.
Well, it's been a few
It's been a
months.
while.
So the first season was the original group that came through the barrier. Season 2 was when all of you except Bree were traveling with Rhuk, and that ended with you guys fighting Hilda. And then Season 3 has been everything since defeating Hilda, so it's been a while.
It has been a while.
Mm-hmm. You guys have done a lot, and Bree joined and stuff, and that'll be the end of the season. Again, there will be probably a couple weeks of shore leave, letting your dudes go and chill in Kurbok City, and you guys taking care of business. And even at the start of next session, it'll be probably determining what is actually the plan, where you going, and maybe there'll even be some more information you have. So, we'll do the loot as well. So, that'll do it then. that is the end of season 3. Nice.
We survived.
Yeah.
Somehow.
The murder blender.
Yeah, the murder blender.
How long real time have we been in the murder blender? It's been at least 2 months.
I think it's
Yeah.
been,
The past 3 days in game have been 2 months.
right since we got to Taisha. I think it
this
was
has been
probably
fun.
November.
Yeah.
late November.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's funny too because like I didn't know what the hell was gonna happen. I knew there was all these factions, but I didn't know how you were gonna take care of them. Like the fact that with the grass blades, you didn't fall for their deception of killing the Duke's daughter. So then they just did it anyways, and then
That
pinned it on
changed
you.
the game early. Like that, we took a very different path.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we could have just gone full crazy mode again, but we didn't.
yeah, you didn't murder everyone. So
Slightly different crazy, but still kind of crazy.
yeah.
But we didn't.
Yeah, you didn't murder everyone. So. But yeah, all right. Well, that will do it for us. I am not going to be streaming again tonight, so I don't know if are any of you guys going to be streaming?
When I had a bad pickle day, and we're not going to talk about it.
I'm going to be playing Helldivers 2 if the servers ever open up because there are 15 million billion people.
Yeah.
Well,
I love managed democracy! Sorry, what did you say, Poetry?
I was just say that seems the game seems interesting. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that'll do it for us. I guess we'll host up Tartrus then. I think he's having his friend play Dark Souls some more. It's just
when are we gonna get the Rhuk episode? When is he gonna come back for it?
Yeah. Okay, that's
Right,
what our raid message should be like. I miss Rhuk sad face.
I miss
Rhuk
Rhuk sad.
Rhuk when?
Yeah. No,
Rhuk when?
what's the pleading eyes emoji? What's the pleading eyes emoji?
I think it's just called pleading. Hold on, let's see.
Bring back.
Yeah.
Because I want that
No, it's not
3
pleading.
temp HP all the time.
Here, I got you.
There's this one.
Oh yeah, he took it.
Feeding face.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do Rhuk when yeah, there we go. So
That'd be fun.
So we're gonna
Yeah, Rhuk and whoever Dreg's character was.
Oh yeah,
shit. Wait,
Drake's
okay.
a one-off character.
Yeah, actually, I do have a friend and his wife who wanted to maybe join for one session. Because I mentioned that I play, and I was like, well, I can't just let you in, obviously, but I'll run it.
Oh shit, Tart's here, he's listening. Oh no! Stop!
No, what?
You were supposed to be listening.
You didn't hear anything. You didn't hear anything.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, or read anything. Quick, ban him.
It's like Christmas. Once.
Yeah, alright.
Um,
We'll figure out. Maybe we'll have some guest stars next time or something.
Yeah, that'll be the thing.
not
We're
anytime.
going to different parts of the continent on like
There's
a
no
spree,
expectation.
right? Like we're visiting so many different spots. We have like this is the season of guest stars.
Yeah, it
coming
could
up
be.
here.
So, well, we will see everyone later then. And bye bye.
Oh, we're not live. Goodbye.